Oh, it's us.
Okay, so in the last session, you traveled for several days on the Rimaraz on the way to Serenia to seek out Orvo Mustave, the adventuring companion of Ergon Wenth, the poor guy who died, and also someone by the name of the Buyer, who would be able to teleport the cure for Frigid Woe back to Palebank Village for the rest of the infected folks, if you were able to find it. Along the way, Aiden felt the deep cold of Frigid Woe sink into his bones, apparently also having been infected by the gust of blue powder from the treasure chest in Croaker Cave. Some of you got to know the crew a bit better over the course of the days. Then, on the sixth night of your voyage, a pair of gaunt humanoids approached your vessel asking for aid. Everyone seemed agreeable to letting them aboard, including Captain Emberstrike. As they warmed themselves by the brazier's fire, Alani reasoned that their story wasn't quite up to snuff, and Aiden's divine sense let him know these alleged wayward souls were actually fiends. Growing bored with the conversation, the pair bamfed into an attack pattern and started casting some spells. The ship began to spin as a whirlpool formed underneath it, while a line of heavy wind burst forth from one of the fiends, snuffing out the brazier. The ship began to creak under the stress of the whirlpool, and soon a large fish-like humanoid jumped onto the aft deck, causing the ship to tilt momentarily. Two other smaller rubbery fish-like entities joined in, tossing cargo and ice blocks you've been using for fresh water overboard. Over the course of the fight, Alani was pushed overboard, Phelan was blown overboard, and Erica fell unconscious. Aiden revived both of them with lay on hands, both Erica and Alani, I think, or maybe Phelan.
Yeah, no, he got me.
Gotcha. Sajath, unable to see much of anything, rescued both Alani and Phelan from the frigid water, and he also managed to fry Alani to a crisp with his flame breath. Riza, even though apparently under some sort of charm effect from one of the fiends, managed to dispatch the larger fish-like creature. Laerdrin bit the head off of the last surviving rubbery guy, and then Aiden threw a dagger right between the eyes of the last fiend. Riza shook her head as the charm effect broke, and you found yourself in the somewhat still waters of the Ingersvein Sea as the stress and clamor of the battle faded. So, Alani, your clothes are still mostly soaked through, but not quite as much as Phelan's.
Really? They're not totally soaked?
they got a little tiny bit drier because of the flame breath.
Oh.
Oops.
The brazier is out. 3 corpses of the fish-like creatures lay on deck, and there's a scent of sulfur that's slowly dissipating in the calm winds. The fiend's boat is still tied up off the port bow. You hear Riza call out, "Is everyone okay?"
I think in the last game I had sat down where I was standing and just started crying. So I'm gonna keep doing that. And I'll pull that poison barb out of my chest so that, that's not in there anymore.
Righto.
I'm going to get up because apparently I'm prone.
Yeah.
And since Riza is right next to me, I'll respond.
Oops.
Oh, now I'm double prone. What's that?
It must have been that one.
Oh, no, it's the old one.
Guys, I'm crippled.
Don't
worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Ryu, can you do it? I think it might be the...
Yeah, if I have to, I know I'm prone. Doesn't matter. I'll respond. I'm not quite sure. It's. I was able to get one of your crewmates up, and I'm not sure what exactly is going on still. I can't really see still.
That's not accurate. I have floating dancing lights everywhere.
I still can't see, though.
But my dancing lights help.
Yeah, they help, but I still can't see.
Okay, but
You can't see anything, Ryu?
No, I can.
Okay.
Just around the lights.
I get it. Okay.
My only lights are the dancing lights. Everything else is still
I was
dark.
gonna. Last time you said that, who was it? Phelan or somebody got out the brazier, like to replace the old one.
So. Maybe.
Well, I'd like to drop air for him so I can actually see, and then I would light that brazier if it wasn't already lit.
Alrighty.
Go say hi to my homie the goat.
Yeah,
So,
Erica lets out a long groan, and Phelan responds to the captain, saying, "I'm a bit cold, Captain."
Oh my god, the chicken is still alive.
And
How did the
then
chicken escape?
Riza starts barking out orders as well. Saying, get the brazier lit. Ilon, move that boat back aft and see if there's actually a hole in it. God damn it! The rest of you, if you can, start looking for cargo and get these damn carcasses off my ship. Alani, do you want to keep your dancing lights up?
For now, yeah.
Okay. You're just casting that every minute.
Uh-huh.
I'll go up to Erica. Is she on like death's bed or is she like okay?
Yeah, she's looking super bad.
Oh my
But
god,
she's like
same.
she's not unconscious. She's not unconscious, right?
No, she's not unconscious.
Oh,
Yes,
well,
she
I don't
is.
got any healing spells, so I'll just help her up if she's down. I'll try to get her somewhere else, I guess, and then start helping throw bodies overboard.
Alrighty.
Maybe closer to the fire. I'll drag
Sounds
her over
good.
to the fire and I'll be like, hey, just sit tight. And then I'll start checking the bodies.
Okay.
And then I'll ask,
Well-
is everybody else okay? Is anybody else overboard?
You'd notice that Alani is covered in her own blood, singed, and completely soaked. While she's sitting there on the deck crying. You know.
He'll probably like glance over for like a second and they'll be like, hey, Alani, you're... How you doing?
She doesn't respond to you. She just cries more.
I'll continue throwing bodies overboard.
I'll throw this one. It's the only one I could probably manage by myself.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
there's
one
a
actually
chicken.
doesn't exist.
R.I.P.
Cool, I did it.
So
Good
I'll throw
job!
the chicken overboard.
Gonna keep
Alright.
talking to my friend the goat for a bit.
Oh, wait, this is the Lich dude, right?
yeah, and
Does he have
doesn't-
anything interesting on his body?
He's not actually there. Sorry,
Oh.
you shouldn't be able to see him. Yeah,
But nothing was left behind?
No, just smells
Smells. Anything familiar?
sulfur.
Oh, ugh.
He farted.
Yum.
Fucking sharded. Yeah, I mean, I'll just go back over here.
Real quick, Epic. Which way is the wind blowing currently?
It's really calm, but it's just a little bit from the aft.
Okay.
Captain, what would you like us to do with their their boat?
Tie it up back aft, just so it trails behind us a little bit.
So I would check in the boat, make sure there's nothing useful in it, and then get somebody to help me tie it off the back.
Okay.
I'll help.
Is there anything useful inside?
Yeah, roll an investigation check for me.
I'll help. You get advantage.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, so great roll. Unfortunately, there's not much but a 50-foot length of rope inside the boat. You also are able to tell that there is no hole in the boat either.
They lied!
I have a feeling on this ship that we're on that 50 feet of rope is like fucking nothing. So
I can't believe the fiends lied to us. Anyway.
Can any of you help look for cargo?
I will look for cargo.
Okay, roll the perception check.
Yeah, I'm close to useless. I'm close to useless right now.
At disadvantage.
Perception at disadvantage.
Oh, you have dark vision, so it's still dim light. Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Still somehow rolled lower.
Nice. Nice.
Captain, I can't see shit.
Leodrin can. Leodrin, you're able to call out the location of a couple of crates. And even with the light wind, Captain can kind of steer the ship. They haven't drifted too far away, because they were tossed over about 10 seconds ago.
And also we
Or
were
so.
spinning in place or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
any of them fancy blocks of ice wrapped in leather?
You get one block of ice, floating block of ice. On that 16.
All right.
If you would like to spend more time searching, you certainly can.
It's been about 10 minutes in game time, right? Epic?
Yeah, 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
About 20. Yep.
So,
This clock is running.
at this point, Alani will get up and move over to the fire. And she starts to strip out of all of her clothes that are wet. So, all of them. Because it's worse to keep clothes on that are fucking soaked than to just get out of them. So she's doing that.
Okay.
Captain, is it worth us searching for more of the cargo, or should we just let it go if it's gone?
I don't know. It's kind of up to you, I would say. Just remember your reward on the other side is worth it. I think we probably, unless we can be lucky and find some of the ice, we should probably do our best to just make our way to Serenia as fast as possible.
All right. I think those of you that can get some rest should try to, and I'll stay up for watch. I only need a few hours of rest.
Alani's gonna lay down by the fire. Naked.
completely naked?
If all of my clothes are soaked, yes.
Well, I would offer my coat so you're not just bare ass on the deck of the boat, and then I would also try to dry some of her clothes again, like I did for Aiden.
Righto. All right. Okay. Any other plans for the night?
Yeah, I have something
Sleep.
similar. I have something similar because I still have that dry pair of clothing as well. So I'm gonna walk up to Alani and go, I know you just got another set from Lairdrin, but you're gonna need a lot more to stay warm in this cold. And see if she responds.
She will accept it and quietly say thanks. Then
Jeff will wait.
put it on.
Jeff will wait till she puts it on. And since he still feels entirely guilty over everything that's been happening to this woman, he will say to her, I will ask now that if you're gonna be mad at me, please do it in the morning. But for now, I just want to make sure that you're okay. And he is going to lay down next to her, essentially using his body to block whatever wind is happening currently. So I think you said from the aft side. Hopefully my boat is still correct. My boat terminology is still correct. You can tell me now in case I'm stupid.
You got it.
All right. And then get close to her, and then at that moment I will also, for mostly everybody else, I will untie my tail from my waist and use it to wrap around her to form that extra like heat sink for her. And just lay there.
When you said to be mad at you in the morning, she just like nodded at you. She's got like really dark circles under her eyes. She's really tired.
Okie dokie. Anything else?
I'll keep my dancing lights up for like another 30 minutes and then I will stop doing that.
Okay.
And yeah, I'd be going back on to watch. I would watch until I would just need to, can't think of the word, just rest for 4 hours or whatever. The meditation.
Okay. For those of you, well, I guess it's pretty much everybody, because we're just saying it's a long rest. So note down your hit points. You can take a long rest. You can spend hit dice if you want to, if you have a need to spend. And then once you complete the long rest in D&D Beyond, just reset your hit points to what they were before. That all makes sense.
Okay, so for my Song of Rest, I think since Sajeth did what he did, Alani will, I think, sing like a little lullaby tonight for the Song of Rest.
Okay. Now, Song of Rest. A question about that is, that I just realized, is do you roll the 1d6 and everyone applies it? Or does
Everybody
everyone roll
rolls
the
their
1d6?
own d6.
Okay. One more HP for Erica.
Hey, it's something.
Okay, I hit the long rest, then I do the hit dice?
Do
No,
your hit dice
hit
first.
dice
Hit dice
first.
first, then the long rest.
Remember what you had. Hit long rest, then move back the hit points to whatever you had it before the long rest click.
Yeah. If you want to just go into the short rest interface first, because that's where you track hit dice. It doesn't track it in the long rest interface, but the short rest does. So you can see how many hit dice you have and mark them down there. Note your hit points, then take a long rest, and then manually adjust your hit points again. Kind of an overly complicated process.
So we get an extra D6, right? From the song rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool, I maxed out. Alright.
That was fucking lucky.
Damn. Max healing.
Very nice.
I'll roll a 6. Damn, close.
I basically have a long rest. That's great.
Same, me too.
Yeah.
And what other differences are there? Just the HP and there was something else, I think, right?
Do the hit dice reset on a long rest, or do they not reset?
They regenerate. You get half of your level.
Half of
back.
my level back, so
So
1.
you get 1 back. Yeah.
Okay.
No other differences. Really. I mean, there's a rule that's written about sleeping in armor. Won't allow you to recover from exhaustion.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
right.
think I have exhaustion.
I had 2 exhaustion, because I went down, right? Yeah, I did go down. Yeah, it suggested that.
And you're not wearing armor.
You were
Yep,
naked.
I was naked! Until and Lairdrin gave me stuff. It's not cold weather clothing, but it's still clothing.
Yeah, it's 2 pairs of clothing. How tall are you, Lairdrin?
My coat was the cold weather clothing.
Oh, so you don't have your winter
No,
weather clothing on?
if I got cold, I could just
take it back from her and then walk off.
I still had a wild. No, I still had a wild shape. So.
Oh, that's interesting. Hold up. Wait. I need to check something. Yeah, yeah, everything's good.
And I'm 6'4", so it
So
would cover her.
So finishing a long rest removes 3 levels of exhaustion. So if you had exhaustion, you can
Yay, I don't have 2 exhaustion anymore.
up to 3. So and in the morning, let's make it morning.
Doodle-doo, motherfuckers.
In the morning, you wake up somewhat rested. Alani, do make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Why me? I thought it was Lairdrin who had to do that.
Why would Lairdrin have to do that?
He gave me his cold weather clothing.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Then yes. Lairdrin, please. Constitution saving throw. Okay, you are good. You are good. You call upon your druidic nature connection to the elements to steel yourself against the frigid cold. So we're at the 7th day.
2 more days, guys.
Who would like to keep lookout?
I'd be looking out.
Okay, roll a perception check. I didn't roll weather, did I? I need to roll weather.
That's not very good.
Whether or not.
And
Almost a 1 too.
I don't think I fixed this either. so it wouldn't be raining when it's clear. Well, I rolled disguise twice. Son of a bitch.
Wasn't this a problem last time too, where automatically kept doing it too?
Why did it roll again?
Oh,
what I'm
I
saying.
did fix it. I just didn't delete the other table.
Oh.
I like how it,
Aw.
I like how it just
delete
combined
this.
your two rolls too.
Yes, that's because I combined the skies and the precip into one table. So,
Oh, I see.
so clear skies, no precipitation, moderate winds. That's great. That's good. That's good. So you pick up the wind and it keeps going. Perception check of 12. Clear seas, like nothing around you. You do start to see like a few little ice chunks in the water, but it's nothing to worry about at this point. Is there anything that anyone would like to do on this day, the 7th day of your journey?
Dry my clothes off.
Okay. All right. So you spend some time drying your clothes out.
I need to make my familiar appear again.
Okay.
So that's an hour and 10 minutes, so carry on.
Right on. Well, you have all day, so anything you
I
want to
do
do
have
all
all
day.
day. Yes. That's the first part of the day. Let's see what else happens.
Well, that I'm saying, like you have the whole day, so there's nothing else that's going to happen today. So if you wanted to do something, you can feel free to do it. Otherwise, we can just fast forward.
I'll help around the ship. I'll also talk to the captain.
Okay.
Hey, Captain, I did want to ask. So, have you ever seen anything like last night?
With those fiends,
Yeah.
I've never seen those before, but I have seen the other creatures that were up here.
What more can we expect up here? That was dangerous.
You're telling me. I'm really glad you guys are here. As far as the seas go, well, there are other creatures. One in particular, very large. It's more of a, I don't know, it's more of a myth at this point. Have you ever heard of a kraken?
Kraken. I mean, my parents used to tell stories, but never really could quite imagine them being real. Something that big.
Oh, I think it's real, although I don't have anything really to base that on. I have never seen one. I've never seen evidence of one. I've heard no first-hand accounts of anyone seeing one, but according to legend and lore, one, or it, has been in these waters before. So, not really anything to worry about. But those other ones, the marrows, I have seen them before. And they're not too bad. Sea spawn. The smaller ones were sea spawns. The big one was the marrow. Kind of unusual to see them alone, but I'm glad this one was.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if the Kraken does get to us, I don't. Hopefully it'll be swift, but I think the Raven Queen will be looking out for us. Hopefully.
Is she your deity?
Yeah.
Interesting.
She's Had I been paying attention, I think a little more last night, I think we could have caught on sooner. But she did. She's been looking out. I'll just have to pay a closer eye.
Please do, for all our sakes. Erica actually comes up and taps you on the shoulder at this point, Aiden.
Hey. How you feeling?
Better. Thanks. I wanted to say thank you for saving my life yesterday.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was crazy, but we all have each other's backs, right? We have to out here, especially. This is getting way more dangerous.
Yeah, this is kind of the craziest thing that I mean, I've only ever been up to Serinia once before, but well, that was a smooth journey there and back.
There and back again, yeah.
So anyway, I appreciate it. Is there
Anytime,
anything I can do for you, let me know.
No, we'll working together, getting everything taken care of. Do we need to do like inventory or anything like that? Make sure we're not missing anything. I'll turn back to the captain.
Well, I'm sure we're missing some things, but we'll take care of that when we get into Serinia.
All right. Well, I feel cold as shit, so I'm gonna go. I don't know. Let me know if you need anything, and I'll just go sit back down by the fire.
Okie dokie.
Hey, so Jeff, you want to try your fishing contraption again?
It's funny because I was talking to somebody about it.
Yep, I was talking to you about it.
He would go, well, after when you expertly used it, I don't think I'm worthy of it, so I can probably just watch you do it to see if I can take any pointers from you. I've never really gone fishing before. I've just kind of read a book about it and looked at the contraptions. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I've not done much sea fishing, but I've done plenty of just river and small lake fishing.
Just surprised it worked as well as it did, I'll be honest. I thought I had a good idea of going, but as soon as it started coming together, it looked less and less like what the pictures in my books showed. So he'll just hand you the +1 dagger of fishing.
All dejected.
Which, by the way, I only showed Epic. But if you would kindly look at the Frozen Sick channel.
Yes, I saw that.
You renamed
I thought I
it.
mentioned it to you after I was like doing
Yeah,
some review.
like I said, you were the only one that definitely knew about it because I did it and didn't tell anybody. And then when you were obviously doing your after things, you noticed.
Does that actually help with fishing?
Except strangely it did.
I'm a survivor.
Anyways.
Alright, so I would like to try to fish.
Okay.
And include Sajath as much as I can.
Okay. Alrighty. Roll a d20.
Just 2 6-foot man fishing with a plywood and a dagger.
Okay. Something bites. Roll another d20. Okay.
Oh my god.
Roll me a strength check now.
Can I assist on that one since I would see that he's actually got something? Just to like hold him down, like helping him pull kind of thing. You could say no.
Probably
So
able
not-
to see.
Okay.
Okay, you are able to quote unquote reel it in because it has no reel. Pull it in.
No, you take the plywood sideways and then roll it up.
Yep. I'm spinning it in my hands.
And you pull up a fish with a dagger through it.
Hell yeah. I'm keeping this one.
It's probably about 1.5 feet long or so. Not a very big fish. Yeah, maybe about, I don't know, 3 or 4 pounds.
That's pretty good. Then I would try to find some piece of like splintered wood or just a steak and cook it over the brazier.
Okay. All right. So you're cooking it today already. Cool. You are able to cook that fish.
I would have taken the dagger fishing back.
Yeah, I would give it back. Maybe a little smirk.
I have much learned. It's okay.
Anybody else want to do anything today?
Keep drying my clothes.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd been helping you dry your clothes. They're probably pretty decent by now, especially if you've been by the brazier.
Yeah,
I
they're
will-
pretty decent. Say that with what you're able to do, you get them about 3/4 of the way dry today.
Okay. I'll give Jath back his clothes and no, Lairdrin back his clothes. He gave me the cold weather clothes. And say thanks for that. And then just kind of go without the cold weather clothes for until my clothes are dry.
Okay.
Other than that, Alani's not really talkative today.
I think you're good to fast forward. I have nothing.
Okay. All right. With the exception of one person, whoever ate the fish, mark off a ration for the day, and we'll call it a day. And fast forward to the 8th.
That was a greedy bear today, so I ate that fish.
Okay. One more time, Alani this time. Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Ooh, 19.
Nice. So you're good. You're able to naturally stave off the frigid cold.
Residual warmth from the fire breath.
Does Sajath help her stay warm tonight again?
I was been typing it since we're fast forwarding, but at the second you would have shivered, he would have done the same thing.
Aww. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Wow, Sajath's familiar can control the weather.
Mitt, you asshole, making it rain.
Yeah, he was the one. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, so
I
a
guess.
little bit lighter winds today. Rain is on and off.
Guess it would be snowing, right? Not rain. My
Yes,
bad.
it would be. Thank you very much.
It's slush, baby.
Scattered snow showers. Who's keeping a lookout?
I will try to look out today.
Okay.
Perception?
I'm still drying
Yes,
my
please.
clothes.
Eh. Solid 6, baby.
So that by this point, Alana, your clothes are dry.
Yay! I will put them on.
On a 6. On a 6. You eventually see Sajath, not on the horizon, but a little down from the horizon. What looks like it almost looks like if you were to take a ship like the one you're on and stand it on end. It's just the bow like sticking up out of the water, and several splashes, or several areas of splashing water in the vicinity of it. And once this catches your eye, you notice that the bow of this boat, the pointy end of it, just goes down and sinks, and eventually you lose sight of it below the surface of the water. But you're still able to see several areas of splashing.
So this is all implying that a ship just sank and its potential survivors.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like.
Okay. I'm going to relay that to Riza. Riza. Sorry, I'm not doing this on purpose. Captain Riza. I'm pretty sure I just saw the last moments of a ship finishing sinking, and what seems to be random splatters of water up over yonder, and I'll point at whatever direction that was in.
Yeah, in front of you. Survivors, you say?
My eyesight is not that great. I just saw splashes. No actual confirmation. I apologize.
But you saw a ship.
The bow of a ship, yes. Just the bow.
The wind is light. They won't survive long in this water. And after you point them out to or point in the direction, Riza spots the same thing. Like, I don't know if we're going to be able to get to them. We do have oars on board that might help us move. Or if there's anything else anyone can do, we should do our best to try to get to them. They won't survive long. And so we're going to do a skill challenge.
Ooh.
So bring to bear whatever skills you want. and explain how they will aid you in reaching these splashes of water out in front.
I'll grab an oar and help using my muscles, my strength, my athletics.
My muscles.
Like this strength.
Yeah, I'd be trying to
Alrighty.
muscle on the other side of
And my
wherever
faith.
Aiden is.
Okay, so we do one at a time. So we'll go with Aiden. Go ahead and roll athletics.
Also with my faith, but mainly athletics.
Righto.
What am I doing? You said athletics check?
Athletics, yeah.
Is it a full moon epic?
It does not
It
matter.
doesn't-
It's a 6.
All right, so Aiden takes out an oar. We'll just say with Leodrin's help right now, so the ship doesn't go in circles. And
With that roll, it's not going in.
you feel the ship move a bit faster, but it doesn't seem like it's all that much faster. Leodrin, if you want to use the same skill, you can. The DC to beat increases if you repeat a skill.
Yeah, I was more going for like helping him. I don't know if that. I mean, there's not much else I can do other than trying to help or paddle.
There is.
What's that?
Sure there is. There's lots you can do.
Use your perception to spot blocks of ice in the way or something.
The world is your oyster.
That's right. Creativity is your only limitation.
Some campfire, whatever.
Well, those people are fucked then.
Yeah. Well, GG guys.
We tried.
You got like druidy things? Druidy?
Can I do something?
I
have
mean,
something in mind.
unless you want me to like thunder wave the sails or something, that's not gonna do shit. So
I have an idea on something I can do.
Sure.
Not sure what under it would fall under, but with combination between my bat familiar and mage hand, the bat would identify the people, and then mage hand I would just, because I can't pull them up obviously because they're too heavy, but I would still tug them in a way to make it so that they're easier to to identify. So kind of like a sonar-esque or a fake sonar using between the bat and myself with mage hand. How would that fall under?
Well, I think
That's
you
a
lost
lie.
me there. I think you lost me.
Okay, so using the bat, since they have echolocation, it's still wonky using it near the water, but it would still be able to somewhat identify masses of bodies, right?
Okay.
So a perception from the bat. But for myself, maybe Arcana using Mage Hand to try pulling up the bodies once found to at least make it easier to identify what's a body, kind of thing.
Okay, so they're still way off in the distance.
Way off in the distance. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought we already reached them. My bad.
No. You were trying to get to them. Okay, yeah. Roll perception with your bat, I suppose.
That's wisdom, right?
Okay. So you feel you have a decent additional piece of information to verify along with the visual splashing where these people are.
Okay.
Doesn't necessarily help you get to them any faster, but you've got that. Erica and Phelan grab oars as well at this point and start rowing.
I would like to attempt to use performance or persuasion to try to project my voice to try and get them to notice that help is over here so that they try and come like towards us a little bit.
Okay, all right. Roll performance.
Okay. Why?
So whoever is keeping watch, two of the splashing areas cease splashing. Who's next? I need more.
I mean, I said I was trying to help Ro, so I guess I'll just go for it.
Okay, roll athletics. So Jath, Mint relays to you information that another two of the splashings have. Well, I guess it was another. It's lost is like a location on two more of the people.
Gotcha.
Hey, if there's a time to be rolling low.
And we just keep like we can do like another like can I do another thing after that?
Everyone has gone, so yes. Yeah.
Okay. How far away are we?
You're still like at least a mile away.
Oh shit. I mean, I can't do anything cool. I would just keep rowing, I guess. But yeah, I don't have any cool spells.
Well, this is a skill challenge, so it's.
I'll try to be very what's the word? I want to try to raise everybody's spirits and get everybody like motivated and I can't think of the word right now, but you know, boost everybody's spirits to hey guys, let's almost there.
Inspire
Let's keep
people,
going.
you mean?
Inspiring people, yeah, I guess so. But not inspiring like a bard or whatever, but you know.
Okay.
Using my high as fuck charisma.
Yeah, we'll just do a straight charisma roll unless
While
you
I'm
want
rowing.
to amplify.
Straight charisma roll. Charisma check, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Let it be not shit. 30, 19, 22.
Okay. All right. So hearing Aiden's voice and inspiring messages, hope, and
Guys, we're almost
encouragement.
there. Let's keep going. We're gonna save those people. I swear to God, I hope they're not fiends. But let's keep getting let's go there. I mean, if they're fiends, they're probably alive still. But you know, we'll make it. Let's go get them.
So Erica and Phelan definitely increase the effort that they're putting into the rowing, and you are able to make some good progress toward the splashes.
Here's my stupid idea to help. Investigation to identify the things in this boat that absolutely are not needed or part of our delivery package, and just throw them overboard to lighten the boat.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy, I know.
Roll investigation.
Oh my god.
So when you're rummaging through all the things, trying to find worthless items to throw overboard, even though I know that this isn't how it works. Mint relays that they have lost all contact with any entities on the surface of the water.
We rolled so good, guys.
For flavor, I'm just gonna say that was midway going through a crate where I hear that back and I go, Captain Riza, I think it's too late.
And she kind of looks out. I don't see anything anymore.
Neither
Anybody
does my
else?
familiar.
What did you say, Epic?
Said, I
Does
don't
anybody
see
else?
anything. Does anybody else?
Oh. I'll use my perception, which is at disadvantage right now because it's... Wait, is it cloudy?
It's partly cloudy.
It is partly cloudy.
So would it be at disadvantage?
So we roll d4 for that in the moment. 4, it's cloudy.
Yay! Not disadvantage. Ooh, 19.
Looks clear.
I don't see any bodies or like people like still okay. Anything.
Nope.
Okay then.
And at this point, you're still a decent ways out.
Oh.
from where you were.
Well then. I chose the wrong thing to roll, guys. Everybody else's
Eventually,
turn
you
now.
make your way up to, your best guess as to where the splashing was happening, and the only thing that you see is whoever wants to make a perception check, make one. Alani, Aiden, Lairdren, you notice what looks like driftwood. Not driftwood, that's the wrong thing. Broken pieces of wood, planking, splintered wood floating on the surface. And it slowly drifts past as you continue north.
R.I.P. Sorry, buds. We rolled shitty.
That's not a good sign, is it? Is it worth trying to salvage the wood at all? Or maybe hang tight here to make sure nobody makes it to the surface? Asking the captain, I guess.
I don't see a point in salvaging that.
You think it has like the name of the ship on board? Maybe we can at least get that.
I mean, it might. Do you want to take some time to look for it?
I think we can move on unless somebody else wants to. I guess it could take too long, especially out here.
We're also short on time. We shouldn't be squandering it.
Is there any like flowers on board or some shit? Flowers or any, small. What else could it be? Maybe even there's like a. Maybe if there's like alcohol or something, could pour one out. Or I don't know. Trying to
There's
think of what else
alcohol
the
on
hell there
board.
could be on the.
Pour one out for the boat homies.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any flowers. I doubt there's any flowers on board, especially in this fucking weather.
But there is alcohol on board.
Yeah, I'll take a little bit of hay too, pretend it's flowers, and maybe take like a little bit of alcohol and pour one out with the hay. Shit,
Okay, so you're
best I can do.
You're taking some alcohol from the crates and dumping it out.
Yeah. No, I'm not dumping it out. Don't say it like that. I'm taking like a, like a shot glass worth of, pour one out for him.
Yeah,
Okay.
serves the glass and then just tosses the bottle.
Yeah. No, come on.
Okay.
Like an open one. If there's an open one or if somebody has a flask.
There's not an open one.
Yeah, these are all
just sealed liquor bottles.
Yep.
So if you want to take one out and
Nah, I'll just toss some hay out. That's fine.
Okay.
Nobody's got a flask around here? What kind of sailors do you call yourself?
You're on the job on icy waters.
glass
What you mean?
I thought that's how they function out here. Damn. The stories are way different than I thought, Sujath. I thought they liked rum, I'll throw some hay. There we go. Put in some flowers. My mind's eye.
Okay, so evening rolls around.
And I'll do a prayer for them. There we go. That's it, sorry.
Okay. So the evening rolls around. Ilon alerts the captain that they've got their last ice block. So you'll have water for tonight. And then you're out.
It's a good thing I still have my water skin.
Anything else for the evening?
Nope. After, watching people drown, Alani's probably still kind of upset, so she's just quiet again tonight.
I will, I'll speak with the captain too. I'll walk up to her. Hey, Captain. So I do feel fairly confident that I can help, if we do, especially for tomorrow or the day after, if we do find any water sources or any food, I have the ability to help purify it and just make sure it's clean and doesn't really have any, it's not contaminated, doesn't have any disease or anything like that. So if it does come down to it, that is something I feel fairly comfortable or confident about doing, if it comes to it.
Okay. Are you able to remove salt from water?
I don't believe so, but let me check in with my DM, Epic.
Hey, that's a great question.
This spell,
I was hoping
doubt
you
it.
had the answer.
I think the wording of it makes me feel like no, because it just says rendered free of poison and disease, so just rules is written, probably not.
But it also says purified, so any imperfections, including salt, would also count as
Purified, yes.
Purified.
Okay.
And rendered
Yeah, is it
free
like a
of
pure,
poison and
like a
disease.
filter?
I think so. I think it would. I think it
Because
would.
salt is an outside source from the water composition.
Yeah, and it has to do with like your own perspective, right? Because if you were like someone who could totally eat poison, then maybe your purified food and drink wouldn't remove that poison. It's fine for you. So yeah, I would definitely say that's the case. Riza,
Yeah, it's a good thing half elves are totally they eat salt like water.
Wait, what?
What?
And never mind. It was a dumb joke.
I'm allergic to salt.
They just drink salt. Did you mean like they just eat salt for like water, so it would just turn into salt instead of water?
Yeah, because of
Okay.
what Epic said about it being not poison for him. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a
I get
bad
it
joke.
now.
It was a bad joke.
Bruh, if you're allergic to salt, you are in a bad place right now.
in a bad place and in a bad fantasy setting too, because
He has innate intelligence. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's okay.
So anyway, Riza says, we should hit Serenia tomorrow, so, so long as... I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, if it comes down to it, though, I'm prepared to help out with that at the very least.
It's good to know you all are full of all sorts of neat tricks, aren't you?
Yeah, full of a little extra too, huh? And I'll walk away.
What does that mean?
Who knows? I don't even know why I said it.
Okay, anything else for tonight?
He definitely did finger guns when he said that, though.
Amazing. I love your character.
Okay, so mark off another ration for the day. And we will fast forward to the morning of the
That's
night.
my last one, by the way, Epic. Because I think I shared some shit. With
Yeah,
the
you gave
stupid
2 to
fiends.
the fiends.
Yeah, fucking dumbass. But it's okay.
Weather. Keep clicking the wrong one again. I gotta delete that one. Partly cloudy, no precipitation, calm to light breeze. Well, luckily, that's a good thing. Because you're in coastal waters.
Yeah.
Going to approach.
So the day rolls on.
Shockingly, Alani's stomach has calmed down. The last 2 days.
Who's keeping lookout?
I will, if nobody else wants to.
It's too bright.
Oh, yeah. I'll do it then, for sure.
Okay, make a perception check.
Perception. I was gonna try to guidance myself. Oh, well.
Wrong character.
All right, so in the late afternoon, there's a fog that rolls in. And Riza says, we ought to be getting close to land. I'm going to trim the sails a bit. This fog, I don't want to run aground. Whoops, I already advanced that. Does anyone else want to make another perception check?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Lord help us all.
I think we need to just, like, reset the boundary instance and just log out. I don't know what the fuck else to do.
Yep.
So the fog stays put, and the sun sets. And Riza's starting to look pretty frustrated at this point. God damn it.
I'll do a perception check this time
I can
if we
tell
need
by
one.
the smell of things that were close.
Because
And
I
she
can
slows down
now
more.
roll not at disadvantage.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
13.
Okay, so through the fog, as it starts to dissipate a little bit, you are able to make out land. And some lights on the shore.
I'll let them know.
All right. Okay, and after not too much longer, a couple of hours, so it's a little bit You see the bright lights on the shore flickering as if from fires, and you eventually pull up to a dock.
The relief that floods through Alani is visible.
The temperature since you left Pale Bank Village has really been getting colder and colder. But now that you're dockside and you step off of the boat onto the dock, it seems even colder. And through windy snow, you see fur-lined tents and yurts arranged in a moderately sized camp, kind of dispersed. Campfires are whipped up by the wind with some people, some short, some tall, huddled close to the flames. And a voice rings out. "Don't worry, it'll cool down here eventually." A female dwarf with a shaggy mane of unkempt hair bows to you. "Morgo Delwur at your service." "Eilon, Erica, Phelan, good to see ya." And then she looks to Riza. "And especially good to see you." Riza jumps off the boat onto the dock, and the two grab each other's faces before engaging in some soulful spit swapping.
Yeah, lesbians.
"Right," Morgo says. "So, who are the rest of this lot?" Riza turns to you all. "These are the adjuncts investigating the untimely demise of Urgon Winth on Elro's behalf." Morgo looks surprised. "Great Moradin's beard. Urgon's dead." Riza nods. "Well, that's sad news indeed, but congratulations are in order for making the crossing. I'm led to believe you have some, shall we say, precious cargo with you." And Riza smiles. Yes, there's plenty of ale and spirits to go around. Let's get to offloading it before we lose the light. Well, we've already lost the light, so fuck that. Eilon, Erica, and Phelan begin unloading the boat. Riza turns to you and says, "Right, so based on my estimation of how much cargo we have left, I think it should be about... Consult notes. 12 gold and 28 silver, I think, would be evenly divisible among you if you want to split it that way." And she reaches into a current coin purse, counts out the coins, and holds out her hand.
So 12 gold each, or 12 gold divided, like we divide 12 gold among us?
She's currently holding out a handful of 12 gold, 28
Okay.
silver.
I'll take my share. I don't know how much that is. Somebody math.
It'll be
Regal.
three per head. And then 28.
Yeah.
If it's,
So
if
seven?
it's 28, it's 7, yeah.
So 3
Three
gold,
gold,
7 silver?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been good traveling with you. I'm glad we were on board. Best of luck to you.
Best of luck to you, Captain. It was a pleasure, and I'll say so long to everybody.
Margot,
Aye, yes.
did the ship set out from here, not that long ago?
Ships set out from here on the daily. Mostly it's fishing.
Days and a half ago.
Yeah, probably. Why? What's up?
Epic retroactively. I know I rolled super shitty, but at least color of the bow
Brown.
narrows it down. Perfect.
It was made of wood.
Whoa!
I know it doesn't narrow it down at all, but on the way here we did see a completely collapsed ship sinking. We tried to make way to it, but unfortunately I could not discern any colors or even signifying marks on the bow. It was too far.
How many
best I could-
people splashy did we notice?
6.
There were at least 6 crew members.
Not much to go on, but yeah.
Well, that sounds like a standard compliment for a fishing ship. That's unfortunate. It could have been Troy's boat.
R.I.P. Troy.
All right. Did you happen to see anything like what happened to it?
No.
All right. Well, thanks for the news. So you're working for Elro, are you?
Yes.
Hmm.
We were told. Let me find my notes.
Contact Oro.
Orvo Mustave.
Mustave.
Oh, right on. Well, how's about we get you situated, since you're working with Elro? And she begins walking off the dock. And
I'm eagerly following her away from the boat and the water.
Okay.
I follow close behind.
So walking up from the dock, and getting into sort of the edges or outskirts of the sort of village. It's not that very big. She starts gesturing to groups of what you are now able to see are dwarves and elves, huddled and chatting around campfires. They're planning expeditions to find Borgram's lost treasures, she says. That's what this whole place is about. If you ain't exploring, you ain't banking gold. So, do you know anything about Syringa or this majestic isle of Florin here?
It's cold as shit. That's about it.
That it is, and it's about to get colder.
What else can you tell us?
I tell you, well, quite a bit. What do you want to know?
We've heard there's someone called the buyer, and that we're looking for some Bergormian relic areas. Did I say
Right
it
on.
right?
Well, Elro,
Bergeromian. Yeah.
Bergoromian. Okay, right. Burger. I have to remember that.
Elro instructed us to make contact with Orvo Mustave, and we had things to discuss with him about Ergon and the buyer.
Right.
Okay, I have a question. Who is the buyer? Why did you call him the buyer? Does he
We'll
have
leave
a
that
name?
to that. Well, first off, it's a she.
Oh,
And she does have a name. It's the buyer.
legal name?
Points, points
Elro
to
told us.
a hut way off in the distance. That's our hut over there.
She's an elf.
It does say an elf called the buyer, but it
Elro
doesn't
told
say
us
she.
she was an elf.
Yeah, she definitely is an elf. And she eventually stops in front of a large fur-lined hut. Says, you can stay here while you're in Serenia. It formerly belonged to a fool rich elf named Bertrand. Came here looking for adventure, but found the inside of a saber-toothed tiger instead.
Poor Bertrand.
Oh no.
So you say you're looking for Orvo.
I have a question,
Yes.
Epic. Is the buyer's hut the only actual house here? Is everything else mostly tents?
It's tents, yurts, and huts.
Okay, so there are other huts other than the buyer's one?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I was just curious if they if it stood out,
He
you know?
just chose a random picture for to use, and you're calling him out.
It doesn't.
No,
It
I
doesn't
was-
really stand out that much. No.
Okay. I was just trying to be clear on
On
No,
neon,
it's
it
good,
says
it's
buyer's
good.
hut, and it's alternating in vibrant colors.
Oh my god.
So,
I see the dance club.
so you're looking to speak with Orvo, are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. We would like to speak to Orvo first.
Well, I regret to inform you that that will not be possible.
He died?
Please tell me he's not frozen solid.
She nods her head. He died about a week ago from an infection. He got it from a particularly nasty creature known as a Remoraz. That's strange.
Oh,
I know,
Remoraz!
it's the same name as Reese's boat. Yeah, even though it was still a baby, it still had a bite.
What is a Remoraz?
It's a nasty creature.
What does it look like?
Oh, it's sort of like an insect, sort of like a centipede with sort of not really wings, but just kind of, extensions off of its body.
Ugh.
Nasty pincers, and it's strange up here. It's got a fiery inside. Its blood's actually useful. Not that I recommend trying to extract any or anything, but it's got some oily blood. It can be actually used as a fuel or to burn for heat or cooking. But yeah, they also have a tendency to pass on certain diseases, and that's what got Orvo.
A week ago?
Yeah, about a week ago he passed away.
Okay.
Who else would be in charge of going to the Burgoromian ruins?
Would
We needed
anyone have
an
gone with them?
escort.
Well, that's everyone here. I mean, as far as I know, Orvo went. His last expedition was with Orgon, who apparently you're investigating the death of.
Yeah.
And she points over yonder. Oh, sorry, this is where you are right now, Bertrand's hut. And she points over yonder, over this way. That over there is Orvo's tent. As far as I know, it's been undisturbed since he died. I mean, with the exception of the removal of his body. So if you want to start there, that might be a good place.
Was there anything found on his body? Any possessions or anything like that?
We haven't looked.
Okay, we'd like to, if we could actually check that too, just to make sure, because we are looking for. I don't know how much you were told or given notice of, but we are trying to find the cure to this, and we think the reason we wanted to speak with Orvo is he, like you said, he went on the expedition with Urgon. So we just want to make sure we can. I don't know.
We need
See
to
what
go
else
to
they had.
the Burgeronian ruins. I can talk. That they both ventured to recently, but we need to know where that is. So maybe if his things are there.
Yeah, he probably has a tracker or some sort of pathing that they would have taken, and there's usually on expeditions it's more than one trip just to path out a way to it. So we'll most likely find a way to the specific ruin that he last went to. So as long as we have your blessing that we can search inside of Orvo's tent, then that's where we'll most likely be for the time being.
If you're working on behalf of Elro, by all means. Anyway, like I said, you can stay here. There should be some food and the like inside.
I do have a unrelated question. Is there a tavern of some sort or something that you all gather at?
Not really. The best thing I could think of is just the central fire.
All right, that works.
You have any information on like any of Orvo's like closest confidants or friends traveled with?
Just Ergon, off the top of my head. I think he's gone out with a chap named Wabash as well. I think he's probably in camp right now.
Wabash?
Wabash.
Wabash?
Wah.
W-A-U?
Bash.
Look.
Wabash.
Wah wah.
W-A? Wabash.
Wabash! I like his name a lot.
Alright, so I think we should seek him out as well.
Maybe in the morning.
Make yourselves at home. And she throws open the flap to the place. And inside you see a young human male. Back to you, hunched over a tiny fire in the middle of the hut.
Is this Bertrand's tent?
Yes, this is Bertrand's tent.
Okay.
Aiden will
Morgo
get a little spooked.
kind of does a double take as the man turns his face toward you. And then Morgo yells, Tulin Icterborn! Get the fuck out of here! And the man looks both startled and scared and stands up immediately. How many times do I have to tell you you cannot have this place? And the man grabs a backpack at his feet and hurriedly makes his way out, briefly glancing at each of you. As he
Sorry,
runs-
take care.
As he runs away, he yells back, Sorry, Morgo. Another
was-
pitiful soul who doesn't belong here, if you ask me. Not sturdy enough. Well,
Why was he in here?
God only knows.
Who
Was he a
is
friend
that?
of Bertrand?
May have been. Not sure.
Well,
More of
I'm
a
starved.
Skulker than anything else. Trying to take over a perfectly functional hut, I guess.
Ah, squatters, yeah. We had a few of those back in Dadavar. Never easy.
Well, settle in. Let me know if you needing anything. The place isn't that big. Just yell out if you can't find me. If you'll excuse me,
Thank you.
I have a dwarf to fuck. And she walks away.
Hot.
So it's pretty late, but Alani's really happy to be off that fucking boat. So, do you guys want to check out the tent tonight, or Orvo's tent?
I'd be okay checking it out just in case, so we don't. I don't know. You
Yeah.
think anybody's gonna mess with it overnight?
Clear it of any squatters.
Maybe that
Yeah.
one we just scared
Yeah.
away.
Maybe he. Yeah, let's go check it out now then. If we gotta worry about something like that.
Yeah, I'd rather check it now just to have a clear path ahead of us in case something happens tomorrow.
Yeah, we could probably check the body tomorrow, if anything. Make sure he didn't have anything on him.
Unless they already buried it or something. It was a week ago.
Oh. You think they buried him with... Oh, we'll find out.
Anyway,
To the
let's go to the
tent.
tent.
I'll grab some food. What kind of food is in the place? Has it been raided, Epic?
Okay, you're inside. There is an open crate just inside the doorway. It has 50 rations,
I'll just grab some stupid rations.
a 50-foot silk rope, a blanket, a grappling hook, a miner's pick, some boots, a tattered book titled An Idiot's Guide to Adventuring by Kong Chabon. And next to the crate is what looks like a two-person tent. We'll write all of this.
What you giggling about?
You know. Things. I'm gonna grab the book. That's tattered. I'm gonna smile. And put it back where it was.
You read that before?
It's what led me to do what I wanted to do. Yeah, it's very bare bones and very, very non-specific, but as a child, it still was the main thing that drove me to maybe leaving.
Oh, this was that book. You mind if
Yeah.
maybe I'll read this later tonight.
Okay, so you guys are heading over to Orvo's tent.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So, heading through the dark. You see an iced over fire pit in front of the relatively small tent. And the flaps are closed. The tent is small, but you could see how it could be cozy. There's just enough room for a small bed of sorts, lined with furs, and a small bedside stand with a single drawer. There is an oil lantern and a small leather book on the table.
We're all in the tent right now?
You could probably all crowd in there. Yeah. Tight fit,
Okay.
but yeah.
So hey, does it seem like there's anybody else who's been here recently? Did anybody notice anything? And I'll start kind of looking around to see if there's any footprints or anything like that.
There's definitely footprints on the ground. Snowy ground, and there's definitely footprints.
You said there's a book?
Son of a bitch.
And I missed some other stuff.
There's a small bed lined with furs, a small bedside stand with a single drawer, an oil lantern, and a small leather book are on that small bedside stand.
I'll take the book and pass it to Sajath and then look inside the drawer.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I would just start skimming while you do that.
In the drawer, you find 2 bottles of alcohol labeled whiskey.
Whiskey. I'm taking them. I want whiskey.
Okay.
Are they opened or are they like?
Roll. Where's my goddamn dice? Lost all my fucking dice.
That's impressive.
Right? Because you have so many.
All 577 of them?
Laura Bailey?
Not that
Hello?
many.
You lost your
I don't
dice?
have that many.
Yeah, I guess you lose them.
Well, I know one flew off my desk earlier, but now I just can't find the other damn thief.
It's fine. My cat keeps stealing my D6. My cat keeps stealing my D6. I just saw her earlier with one, and then she knocked it underneath the couch, and I'm not looking there.
Oh no. Well, it'll come out eventually when she like bats it out.
So
Yeah.
unfortunately, one of them is mostly empty. The other one is unopened.
I'll take the unopened one. And I'll
Okay.
say, anything in there?
I would
To
have
suggest.
skimmed through the book.
Okay. Scanning for information about expeditions and any mention of any blue vials, you come across a few entries. One says that Ergon found the blue vials in a place called Saul's Vault. Blinking. We found them while both of them, Orvo and Ergon, were there. Saul's Vault is a Bergeromian ruin, partially submerged in water, in a region of Foreign, this island, where the glacial ice is thin. Explorers call this region the Thin Sheets. Orvo writes that he thinks the ruin is as well preserved as it is because the structure was reinforced with magic. That's his thinking. Saul's Vault is 200 miles north of Serenia.
200 miles.
And he says that something called ice mephits are drawn to something in that location. He thinks he's tying it back to his belief that there's magic there, and he thinks these ice mephits are drawn to that magic. He says that Orvo and Ergon found the ruin after following one of these creatures. He says that Saul's Vault appears to have been a Bergeromian lab. They only explored 3 of its chambers before they were chased away by animated suits of armor. Neither Orvo nor he says that neither of them knew what the blue vials contained.
Obviously.
And one of the last entries is that Orvo writing that he sold his share of the treasure from Saul's Vault, which wasn't much since they didn't get very far into it, to the buyer. He says Ergon decided to hang on to his share until he returned to Palebank Village.
I closed the journal. And relay just specifically that We definitely can use what's written here to find where we have to go. It's not looking convenient, but I don't think any of us expected it to be. 200 paces or miles north is where they went, in a location that they call the Thin Shit. Oh my god, I hate myself. Thin Sheets. And
It's fine.
called
Epic
that.
had the same problem.
And it's called that because it's a location where the ice is thin, and the ruin that they were exploring is partially submerged in the first place. And that they had to use ice methods around the area to even locate the ruins in the first place. There's more details here, but that's the gist of it. Oh, and that they were only able to explore 3 of the chambers before being chased out by what seemed to have been animated armors. Aside from that, just mentions that Overall sold his share of the treasure that they found, while Oregon took his back to the village. So that at least checks out with what we do know.
I think maybe more of the that chest. Do you think there's any danger with what Orvo had with anything he sold? Should we let whoever, I guess it was the buyer who took it, right?
The buyer,
The
yes.
buyer, yeah.
Should we let them know they might have something potentially dangerous?
We probably should.
I mean, I guess they're aware, right?
Before we leave. I mean,
We can mention them. We can mention it to them just as a precaution.
Ergon wasn't aware, and he died, so we
Yeah.
should probably mention it because the buyer is the only one who can teleport things back to Pale Bake Village, and that is the only hope of saving those people.
Given that it's so far away, though, we shouldn't linger more than half a day tomorrow.
Yeah. Man, I was hoping it would be real convenient.
Nothing ever seems
right?
to be.
Before we go, can I just take one more glance around just to see if, for some reason, they started mapping out the ruin they were in?
Yeah. Mapping out the ruin. So there is a hand-drawn map
On the book?
in the book. Yes.
Okay.
And from that, you are able to see where that is.
See the Thin
The map
Shit.
that you've got.
Yeah.
And there's no diagram of
The actual ruins.
It's only 30 feet away, guys. So close.
Dude, I only have 25 feet of movement, guys. So, well, I can't make it.
And we came from down there, okay. So if from here to here, it was 9 days by boat. This is not real math, but it's the only thing we have to lead ourselves on.
So I have something prepped for this.
Okay, cool. While you post it, I'm gonna pretend I'm doing something important. And then that's 25 cents.
I'll post it in the general channel in Discord, or sorry, the Frozen Sick channel in Discord. There's your travel speeds and travel time.
Okay, let me put this on the side.
We can go 30 miles in a day, guys. Maybe.
If we hustle, but hustling, well, for the first half, so until we get to the mountain range, might be fine. But then the mountain range is just gonna slow us down. Unless this here is part of the literal thin. There we go again. Thin sheets, because of the web pattern. Would that be a fair assumption, Epic?
We don't know.
Fair assumption based on what you're looking at.
Because obviously we've never been here, so I don't know. It's just It's swept like this for a reason.
I cannot wait to fall in some fucking frozen lake or some shit.
You do recall from reading the journal that he said this ruin was in the thin sheets and was partially submerged.
Partially submerged in thin sheets, so not in the mountain range of Skycrest Mountains. So most likely, it's this pathing that we'd have to take. As you know, we are for some reason on a mountain and then down a mountain. I'll take note of it. Like, worst case, just to leave his journal unperturbed. I'm just gonna do a crude drawing of the map itself.
Okie dokie.
Alright, aside from whatever else you guys were able to find, I think we got the main thing we would have needed to find this place. First clue is just going north 200 miles, and then if we happen to notice ice methods, which, does anybody know what those are?
Do I know what those are? Do I know what a method is?
Who would know from all of us, and then have that person roll?
I'm already gonna call it. I have no idea.
This would be an Arcana check, actually.
Probably me then. Nobody else proficient in Arcana by any chance?
I have a -1.
Cool. Here's my shot then.
Nice. So methods are elementals. The ice variety, at least, are typically unkind beings. Relatively weak. They do fly. They have wings. They kind of resemble almost like little, like, tiny imp dragon sort of things, with long noses and a spike on the end of it. 14. 14. Yeah, I'll say the ice variety can attack with a cold damage type.
Okay, for flavor in that case, as soon as I ask the question, I'll go like, wait, I could have sworn I... And then he just pulls out a random-ass book, quickly sifts through it, says, here it is. They're closer to elementals, but they also look like imps or small dragonkin. They are typically unkind and fly, and as the name implies, seem to deal cold damage for the most part. So we just have to find ice creatures that look like imps or small dragonkin. So that's at least a thing we can use.
All right. Well, I'm pretty tired from all of our travel. But I think I'm going to go to the bonfire and perform before bed. If anyone's around. I mean, I might just do it for myself.
I'm sure there are people there. People love a good, street performance. So I guess, the bonfire performance, but all the same.
So before bed, I'll go do that.
Okay. Anybody else?
Whoa, that was
Damn.
loud.
Yeah. We would go. Or I would go with her.
Okay.
Not sure about the other two.
I will go back to the hut.
I would probably also go
Good.
back to the hut for now.
Okay. Alani and Laerdrin, you come to the big bonfire. There's a handful of people there. Talking and carousing a bit, huddled closely, and seemingly enjoying some spirits.
I will pull up next to the bonfire, pull out my lute, pluck a few chords to make sure it's in tune, and then start playing and singing.
Okay. All right. Everyone brings their conversations to a halt and turns their attention toward you.
Let's hope it's good.
And make a performance check.
I was about to say,
Oh,
you might want
fuck.
to crack out that bottle of whiskey first.
It's not great. I'm cold and tired.
It's not great, but for here, it's pretty good. It seems like the people here seem to appreciate the performance. Brings a smile to their faces, which it might be a little bit surprising to you, but you're on the edge of nowhere, and so any sort of joy that can be brought is certainly welcome. And they clap as you finish your performance.
I'll do like a little flourishy bow, and then I don't know, hang out for like a little bit, and then I'll go to the hut. I'll hang out for like 20 minutes. Just warm
Okay.
myself by the fire.
Like, are you open to conversation, or are you just kind of keeping to yourself?
Yes, open to conversation.
Okay, yeah, this guy comes up to you and just like, that was pretty nice there.
Oh, thank you.
I haven't seen you around. You're new, I guess.
Just arrived.
Well, that's great. What brings you to Serinia?
We're actually looking for a cure to a disease.
Oh wow!
What
I
did-
never thought you'd find something like that here.
How about you? What brought you here?
Oh, adventure and the promise of gold, treasure, and whatnot.
Is there a lot of that in these parts?
Apparently so. This place is filled with old ancient ruins and stuff. You just gotta find them. And then it's finders keepers.
Losers, reapers.
How far have you been outside of the village? I don't know, encampment?
Oh, I've been out a couple of times, maybe mostly to the east. I don't know, 100 miles or so.
What kind of things do you find out there?
Just old stuff. Most of it I don't understand. It just looks pretty. And then I take it over to the buyer. And, well, she gives me gold for it.
Any kind of creatures and things to look out for?
Oh, there's all sorts of stuff. I mean, far as creatures go,
I have
well,
heard
we've
about
got-
a saber-toothed tiger.
yeah,
That one is worrying.
they're out here, and let's see, there's griffins. They're normally not too bad. Just don't make them angry. There's horrible thing called a remoraz,
I did hear about that one.
and oops, wrong window. Yeah, it's down in the southern parts here. There's some small woodland game, you know, like good for trapping and for eating if you're short on rations. There's yetis. Are you familiar with yetis?
I'm not. What are those?
Oh, they're big. They're big, big white fur humanoids. They're sort of like a bear, but they stand up.
That's
Uh,
kind of terrifying to think about.
yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty scary. You know, one on one, not too bad, but they sometimes move in herds. So best to steer clear of those too.
Good to know what to be on the lookout for. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. My name is Alani. What do
Oh,
you...
my name's Wabash.
Oh, Wabash. Oh, I do believe we were looking for you, or at least going to be.
Me?
Yes, you might have traveled with Orvo in the past.
Yeah. Orville.
Orvo.
He's sad about it.
Oh.
This poor simple man.
Yeah, I went out with Orvo a couple of times. He was a good man.
We
Good dwarf.
are actually here investigating his friend Ergon's death. And
Orgon's dead too.
yes, unfortunately, he was afflicted with a disease called frigid woe from some Bergeromian. I got it. Ruins up in the north.
The frigid woe.
Yes, we're here looking for a cure for it.
I heard about that thing.
Yes.
It's not good.
No, it's not.
He's the first person I ever heard dying from it, though.
Yes, well, I mean, if you have any information about what's to the north, we could definitely use some help, making the trip a bit faster.
I haven't gone up north so much. It's the thin sheets, you know, like it's like big patches of ice. It's like just froze over lakes and stuff. So I don't much prefer going up that way.
Well, apparently the thing that we're looking for is up there.
Well, that's too bad. Ugh. Well, make sure you're good prepared for it, I guess.
Is there anything you recommend for being prepared for that?
You got clothes,
We do, yes.
food,
We've got food.
you got fighting gear.
Yes.
What about tents?
I don't think we have tents.
Well, you should definitely have tents.
All right.
Help keep you warm at night.
I will definitely suggest that to my friends. Is there a place where we would, well, I guess that would be the buyer, wouldn't it, to buy things in this encampment?
Well, the buyer buys things. She doesn't really sell anything.
Where would we get tents then?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you could ask some of the people here. There's no store or anything up in these parts, so it's mostly just trade.
I
So if you
see.
got something to trade, someone might be willing to part with a tent if they got one spare.
I see. All right. Well, it's all good information to know.
Right, right.
Um,
Well,
where where
yeah.
where are you staying at? Just in case in the morning we might have my friends might have some questions.
Oh, I'm just over there. He points to a small tent somewhere else.
Okay. And I will say thank you for all the information. It's actually been quite helpful. I'll um I'll relay this information to my friends, and if they have any questions, I'm sure they'll come and ask.
Sure, sure, yeah, happy to help. Sorry to hear about Ergon. Was he a friend of yours?
No, he wasn't, but I did attend the funeral. It was a very strange meeting, and I'm very sorry to hear about Orvo.
Yeah, he's a good man. Good dwarf.
I'll give him like a pat on the shoulder, and then I'll head back to Bertrand's hut.
All right. As you head away, he kind of yells back, "Stay away from the Remorazes. They're awful."
Oh, he's traumatized. Will do.
Okie dokie. So, Jath, you going back to the hut too? Sorry, Lairdren.
Yep.
Okay. All right, we will take a break
Alrighty.
right here. Be back in 10 or so.
Alrighty.
All right. Not surprised. I'm still playing D&D. We're just not 10-second interval, so. Do 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 the king enough. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I'm back. Welcome back.
I had salami. And some cheese.
Go completely black for most everybody. Is it completely black?
It is completely black right now. Yeah.
Nice. Light.
Light, yeah.
Darkness activation.
You doing that reminds me though. You know, in either Alaska or places like Germany, when they have complete blackout curtains, kind of want that. So I can just pretend it's night while it's day.
Oh my god, it's so dark.
It's nighttime.
Hashtag mood lighting.
Yeah.
Epic, by the way, since we're technically off the ship, do we level up now?
You will level up during your next long rest. If you long rest here.
Okay.
Yes.
So wait until the Yeti comes by and kills everybody. Got it.
Yes. I was warned about them about 5 minutes ago, so
That was
we
my
all know that's
takeaway.
coming.
No, it's fine. It's gonna be the that one Sasquatch from like GTA. It's like, oh come on, man, my whole fucking race is dead. Just fucking kill me. Put me out of my misery.
Is Ozzy back?
No.
No.
It's okay. I still got gummy worms. And yes, it's the same gummy worms from the other day. Shut up.
Like a week ago, you mean?
No, it was Tuesday.
Was it Tuesday? Yeah, you're right.
I've been still pecking at them.
I'm back.
I'm being good this time, I swear.
Okay, I think we're all back. So everyone has assembled at Bertrand's hut.
I'm going to let everyone know the things I heard from Waban. Wabash. Wabash.
Wap on, wap off.
Yep. Anyways, I'm letting everybody know the things I heard from him. Letting them know that we are going to need tents. And I will grab some of these rations in this crate. Because apparently we can just take some ration.
How many are you taking?
200 miles north. How much would I know? How, like, would we have any idea how long that's gonna take us?
I've been making calculations and I just want confirmation from Epic that they're correct. So, if we go at only a fast pace, I calculated that it was a 6-day-and-a-half journey. If it's a normal pace, it was going to be an 8.5-day journey. I did not calculate slow. But I could have done it wrong.
Roughly right. Yep.
Well, all right then. Let's go fast. Let's plan on going fast.
So, yeah, like a 6 to 10 day journey.
Approximately, yeah. Because realistically, and this is the player talking, not Sajaf, as soon as we get to the themed shits, I said it again. I hate that word. The thin sheets. Oh, man. As soon as we get there, we might have to slow our pace down because it's going to be extremely dangerous to just walk.
I will grab 15 of these rations.
There's also a 2-person tent in there, so we only need either one more 2-person tent or two 1-person.
One person, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll I can't carry the tent.
Okay.
Actually, how heavy is a tent?
20 pounds.
20 pounds? Can I strap it to my backpack and just say I carry it that way?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll do
Yeah,
that then.
that's fine.
I'll carry it.
I'm taking 12 rations on my end. I still had 2 left over from earlier.
Ooh, that's actually in fucking D&D Beyond. Oh, no, just kidding. I'm over capacity if I carry that. Well, actually, what does being over carrying capacity do? Is it minus 5 feet?
If you are over your carrying capacity, your movement speed is 5 feet.
Well, pushing under your speed drops to 5 feet. Okay, well then, I am not going to carry that.
I can check if I can and see if it tells me that. 2-person tent. Add. To my
Aiden and I are both higher strength than the 2 of you, so wouldn't it make more sense for one of the 2 of us to carry it?
Maybe you should volunteer then.
I can carry one.
Well, if you gave me the opportunity, I would have.
Do it!
I'm able to carry it just fine.
Okay, so Jazz
So,
can
we're
carry
good.
it.
Alright, he's got the 2-person tent.
You guys can carry the next tent. How's that?
Yeah, we'll carry it together.
Exactly.
Jesus. When this turned into a competition, how much we can carry, guys? I have +0.
When she was debating slowing her speed just to carry the tent.
It's fine. I'm lowering my speed and I.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
doing that
have-
on purpose, definitely.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
That was 23 rations left over, right?
Yep.
So I'll take. I mean, we could also hunt out there, guys. I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be some animals if we need it. If it comes down to it.
How many rations total are you guys taking?
I took
Or-
15.
I took 12.
There's 23 left over.
Yeah,
So we
total,
can.
you have 13 and 12? Or did you have some left over?
I had
So
2
Jazz-
left
I have-
over, so I have
I also-
17 now.
I had also 2 left over. I have 14 total.
Okay.
I had none.
I had 7 because
Oh.
when we bought rations in Palebank, I already had a bunch. So
Okay,
yeah.
I'll take 13 and then you take 10. Does that work? We'll do
Yeah, I
that.
have 7, so that works.
Perfect.
You can take 15 if you want.
Sure. 15 it is.
Yep.
Thank you. Good sir.
Okay, and then big boys can take the rope, grappling hook, and the miner's pick.
Here's the thing: is to find another tent, we're probably gonna have to trade for it.
We can trade some of this crap.
Yeah.
Grappling hook might be actually useful though.
Yeah,
so-
but the miner's pick,
Mhm.
Maybe some rations too we could trade. if
We
need
could trade
to.
some rations.
That's what I was thinking.
we can see tomorrow when we wake up because that's when people will be getting ready for.
Yep.
like their own like stuff. So
Going
you can,
out
like,
and
hey,
yeah.
you have an extra
Yeah.
one you can just fucking spare. Yeah.
Another 2-person tent, maybe?
A portable York.
Yep.
Who took the 50 feet of silk rope?
Don't think it has been claimed. So if
I think
you
it
want
was
you
one
can
of
take
you
it.
guys.
I
Yeah.
think you should keep it with the grappling hook.
I have rope already,
Yeah, but
but
it
I
ain't
can
silk
carry more
rope.
rope if needed.
Silk
Ooh.
rope is better rope,
That's
though.
why I'm saying keep it with the grappling hook.
I mean, I guess I'll take it, but
More
then
rope.
someone else might need to carry the tent, or I don't know. We'll figure this out in the morning.
It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Come on.
Landrin
Yeah.
can carry the tent.
Maybe.
Aiden's going to bed.
Yeah. Anybody taking the boots?
What are
Can
these
I-
boots?
hold on, can
What the
I-
fuck are those?
Can I
Are they just
identify
fucking
the
boots?
Hold on, can I identify on the boots just to see if they're anything special? I would have done that while she was performing, maybe.
Sure. Yeah. So that it's a nice looking pair of boots. They're heavy. They're lined with fur. And you learn, Sajath, that they contain retractable metal spikes in the sole.
That's awesome. That's actually really useful.
Hell yeah, climate boots.
The boots have 2 charges and regain all expended charges each dawn. As a bonus action, you can tap the boots to expend a charge and make the spikes in the sole extend. While the spikes are extended, you gain the following effects for 10 minutes. Your walking speed is reduced by 5 feet. You have advantage on athletics and acrobatics checks to climb vertical surfaces and navigate hazards that could reasonably benefit from additional traction. And while you are standing on a solid surface, you are immune to knockback effects. These are called the Boots of Cleating.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
While we were talking, I would have relayed this, like, well, who do you think this would benefit the most?
One of the 3 of you.
Either you or Airden, I would think. I don't really need to climb things, I don't think.
It should go to you then, Aiden.
He's in bed. He'll be like, yeah, sure. No problem. I'll try them on tomorrow.
They do have a magical property to them, so I think they'll fit just fine.
Sounds great. Sounds like it could be really helpful. And then hopefully, we could, I guess we can't really switch them out in the field, but I can try to help you guys out, right? Climb over stuff.
Yeah.
Plus with all this rope and stuff.
Yeah, you can be our
Anchor.
Your anchor.
Yeah.
Your knight in shining anchor.
Yeah.
So I'm adding boots of cleating. I'll walk up and go get it.
So tonight, Alani is going to take out a journal that she's had in her backpack this whole time. She hasn't taken it out in front of you guys yet, and she takes it out and she starts flipping through it until she finds a page where there's like not much written in it, and she starts writing in it. And she uses dancing lights to give, herself some, reading lights. And after she writes some in it, she's gonna put it back away and then go to sleep.
as you're about to fall asleep, so Jeff would have sent you a message to meet him outside. That he wanted to talk.
I will not go to sleep then. I will go outside and meet Sajeth. Yeah? What did you need to talk about?
He'll look up at you and go and say, "How are you feeling? Doing better now that we're off the boat?"
Actually, yes. I hated that.
That's good to hear. Now, listen, I know what I did was wrong. I should have held it together better. I didn't mean to hurt you. I hope you know that.
Guys. Didn't. You know I was there, right?
I didn't. I couldn't see. I was being knocked over all over the place by the wind. The only one I knew where it was my familiar Mint. And at that point, Mint comes out of his coat and bites his ear. Or what would be his ear?
Bites your ear?
My ear, yeah.
Aww.
He's still a little upset about that. I thought I knew how far I was pushed by the wind, but I evidently severely miscalculated. It was not my intention.
I'll admit I'm still upset about it, but I don't know. I don't blame you. I do, but I understand. I grew up in a society that prided itself on its abuse and glorified it even so. I've been abused enough in my life to know my own worth and that I'm worth more than to be treated like I don't matter, but you don't treat me like I don't matter.
Which, by the way, I just couldn't stand seeing you cold as well. So I just kind of did what I did. I hope I wasn't overstepping.
Yeah, you weren't, and I appreciated it. Shh. Yeah. She's a little bashful, I guess, 'cause of the whole getting naked on the boat thing.
Pick W. He'll walk over you and just put his hands on your shoulders and go, "I'll try to be better. Not just for you, but for the whole party."
I appreciate that.
Give your shoulder a little squeeze and walk back inside.
I'll go with you.
Okay, anything else for today?
No, I want to level up.
Okay. Go ahead and mark off a ration, and for those of you who are rolling HP, let's roll HP and level up.
Yay! Okay. It is a D8. Ooh. Oh no. The Bard College I wanted isn't on here.
Which one is it?
Shit, it's Eloquence. Oh no.
It's a busted ass college. What is the source of that?
It's not as busted as Twilight Cleric.
No.
Hey, what are we throwing? Why are we taking shots? All right.
Mythic Odysseys of Theros is where that's in.
It also
Yeah,
says
I don't
Tasha's
know
Cauldron
that.
of Everything.
It does say Tasha's Cauldron and everything, and I know you have that one.
Yeah.
Not sure why it says two different things though.
I don't know.
Oh, because it first appears in Mythos of Theros. That's why. Okay.
Any non-core D&D content makes it available?
Is it non-core D&D content?
Magic the Gathering slide.
No,
I don't know.
didn't
I saw a
do it.
forum from 2020 saying that.
What do I roll for HP?
So you will roll your hit die of whatever you're leveling up. And then after you get the result, you add your Constitution modifier to whatever you rolled. And you add that to your HP.
A D8 for you, Adriel.
Let me just enable that and see if that makes it available.
Yeah, just enable everything. Could be like how it was for me.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it did show up.
That's the second fucking time I've rolled a 1.
Does he
for
reroll?
HP.
Does he reroll ones for HP, Epic?
Yes. You
That's what he
reroll
said
one.
last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's
Ooh,
one with an
nice.
extra stick on it.
Yeah, that's better.
It's a slanty one with an extra
It's-
stick.
It's the slanted one.
Okay.
It's the Grinch.
Oh god, what do I already have? Okay, hold on.
Monsters, M-O-O-T, moot. What it? Monsters of monsters. Mordenkainen's.
Mordenkainen Guides to Monsters.
No, M-O-O-T. That must be that is the Odysseus of Theros, or Odysseys of Theros. Is what it says. Interesting.
Yeah, I had to enable Magic the Gathering content for that one to show up. But it did show up.
Weird.
Yeah. Okay.
I have chosen my spells and I hope they're useful. So I
Oh, this
can't
is
go back.
expertise. Oh, right. I know what I'm picking.
Performance.
Fuck yeah. Not that. Not that. Okay. Yeah.
You're gonna have to walk me through how to add the 7 that I rolled to the
Okay.
maximum HP again.
Click on Manage HP under your class
Mhm.
page.
I'm at that.
And then just click the up arrow 7 times.
For rolled HP?
For rolled HP, yes.
Okay.
It doesn't automatically add your con modifier to that.
It does automatically.
It does.
It does?
Yes, it does.
For the rolled HP, yes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
I
It's me.
just suck at math.
when I changed to level 3, it added 2 HP automatically.
Yep.
But my
I
con
guess-
modifier,
I guess I just suck at math.
my con modifier is +3, so I don't get that.
It might round down for some reason.
I don't. It's a whole number. It wouldn't round down.
I don't know, man.
What does it say for the hit point bonuses? Plus what from Constitution?
Oh, that's
It says +6 from Constitution.
It's true.
Right.
If then that would be +2 to your Constitution. If it is +3, then the game's doing it wrong. I don't know.
Your con mod's +2, so that's right.
Oh, I was looking at the. I think I was looking at something else. Saving throw or something? I don't fucking know.
Oh, you might have been looking at saving throw.
Anyways, I got it now. Thank
Yay.
you.
So
Yay.
I have a question, Epic.
Sure.
So I was looking at two. It was Oath of Glory and Vengeance.
Okay.
Oath of Glory, though, it is, I guess, that same thing with the Bard class where it's Magic the
Yeah.
Gathering, but it did also list it under Tasha's Cauldron of Bullshit or whatever. Cauldron of Everything. That's why I was kind of confused. But we're not enabling the Magic the Gathering stuff?
I enabled it.
But let me just check real quick.
He didn't tell me I couldn't.
Yeah, I might retcon that.
No! But I
I think
want
it was
to put
in
my bar.
the player handbook thing, right?
Paladin, what was the one you were looking at? Oath of Glory? Oath of
Or-
Glory is in Tasha's, so that's fine.
Okay.
It's
I don't know why
weird.
it's listed.
Yeah, I don't know why either. I wonder if they changed something under the hood.
So I
the
would have
Bard,
to
College of
enable
Eloquence
Magic
is
the
in there,
Gathering
too.
content for that if
Yeah,
you're okay
that
with it.
sucks. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I hope it's the same class or the same subclass.
I'll look at
This
it.
is in Tasha's. Let's see. Oath of Glory says you guiding bolt and heroism, and you
Spells
get
are the same.
Peerless athlete, inspiring smite. Immediately after you deal damage to the creature with divine smite feature, you can use your channel divinity as a bonus action to distribute temporary hit points to creatures.
Hey, no, that's no. Vengeance,
Twilight fucking cleric inside
Stop
of
reading,
a paladin.
Stop reading.
Vengeance, lore-wise, and like I guess like Vengeance just didn't make sense to me. That's why I was like, I'm gonna have a backup of Glory, because I kind of didn't want to do Vengeance because I felt like he's just avenging, I guess, whoever unleashed a sickness or some bullshit was what I was thinking of.
Like, this is actually reasonable because it uses your channel divinity and it's a one-time thing. One-time temporary.
Yeah, it's not
points.
fucking every round, all right? Like, come on, all right? Plus, I think there's a cool movement speed thing. Yeah, there's a cool 7th level movement speed aura. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're
this-
not okay with it, I'll just go Vengeance. Fuck.
No, it's fine. It's in Tasha's, so I'm fine with it.
Vengeance is kind of cool though, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. For Aiden.
The fun part about this for me is like having you guys start at level 1. So, like, is what I should have done with the first campaign that I did.
Well, maybe next time.
This
This
the
is next time.
Yes. Okay, everybody set?
I've picked my spells, I've rolled my HP, and I'm sure I'll regret one of these spells as soon as we start traveling, so we're good.
Yeah, I have to pick my spell, but other than that, I'm ready.
I am good to go.
Ooh. It's a 2nd level spell.
Light
Yeah, I only get 1st level.
greets you. Welcome to Halfcaster. Yeah.
paladins.
Light of day greets you. I'll roll for weather for funsies.
Gosh, this would be the fucking worst one.
I think I was still on GM. I could show this stuff going. Clear skies. And heavy wind / hurricane.
Hurricane!
Jesus!
So you got wind gusts of like 70 to 80 miles an hour.
Holy
Snow is
fucking shit,
blowing
man!
everywhere. Like, you're lucky you're not in a tent right now.
So it's a blizzard.
So it's yeah, except there's no snow.
But
It's
there's no,
falling.
yeah, clear skies.
It's just heavy wind, so it's just blowing whatever loose snow is around. We're up into some deep snow banks around here, and the wind is howling. Let's get some wind. Let's get wind.
I hope it's not too loud.
I'll turn it
I
down
say
if it
that.
is.
Yeah, I like this music though.
True.
That's not too bad. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so the day's yours. What would you like to do?
While I read through spells, I will follow people around.
I don't know.
There's so
We need
many.
to ask around for tents. Minimum.
Alani is tuning her lute and trying to find new chord progressions while she follows you around.
Yep. We gotta find a tent. An extra tent. Extra.
Turn off this fucking snow.
Snow.
But it's pretty.
Did that turn off the snow?
It did, yeah.
Okay. So many goddamn layers in this shit. I can't tell what's what. And it never fully disappears for me. So,
It just gets more transparent.
yes.
That's funny.
That's funny.
You do see several handfuls of people milling about, kind of making their way through the blowing snow and everything. Some people are trying to keep fires lit and building up sort of like wind block things in front of them. And others are just kind of milling about, tending to their tents, trying to keep them held down and stuff. But yeah, otherwise it's a normal super windy day here in Serenia.
Well, this blows.
You're
Whoa.
funny.
Is it safe for us to even leave? I'll turn and ask the rest of the group.
It's gonna make it tough for us to find somebody to trade with.
We don't have much choice about leaving today.
All right, let's.
We might not be
Brave
able
the
to
wind.
move as fast as we want, but let's at least secure the equipment that we would need today and see what happens as we start progressing. We got rations. We need water. So I don't have any extra water on me, so we should procure that.
Sounds like a plan, I guess. We have to talk to the buyer too, right?
Yes,
Just to
to
warn them, just
warn
in
them.
case somebody else finds any more blue vials that could potentially be the woe.
We head off. What are we doing first? Tent? We're trying to get a tent first, or the water thing, or
Supplies first, I would say. I don't think the buyer's going anywhere. And if they are, now we know. We never really asked what their hours are.
maybe we should check in with Morgo. Maybe she can point us in a good direction.
What about the dude I talked to last night?
Oh yeah.
I point out his tent to everybody and be like, "That's where he lives." I'm reading spells.
To
Sorry.
Wabosh's tent.
Right.
I also
Yeah.
have, by the way, I had 5 minus movement speed from the sickness. I
Yeah.
have another 5 reduction because of
It's
the
not.
boots.
It's not activated. It's only when you activate them.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was as
Yes.
soon as
No.
I tuned to it.
It's only when you click them. It shouldn't be now.
I misread.
Yep, that is correct.
Whoops.
Only when you activate them is
good.
minus one. Otherwise, they're just normal boots.
Fancy Uggs.
Thank God.
Okay, so you make your way over to Wabash's tent. You actually see him outside trying to reinforce the tie downs on his tent, struggling in the wind. Flap, 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 flap.
You guys got to talk to him. I'm busy reading.
I'll kind of like flap on his tent like I'm knocking on it.
Well, he's outside. So
Oh,
he's outside
sorry.
trying to reinforce his tie downs.
I'll walk up.
Okay.
Hey, Wabash? Wabash?
Yeah, that's my name. Little help
Sorry.
here.
Yeah, I'll run up and I'll start helping him with the tent.
Okay. You're eventually able to get it tied down so it's not going to blow away.
Yeah, it's crazy
Thanks.
weather, huh?
Thanks. Yeah, it doesn't blow like this too often. Thanks for the help.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
Hey, we heard from and I do apologize about Orvo. Sorry for your loss.
Oh, you do know him too?
Yeah, we friends with Alani, who I believe you met last night.
I'm waving from the back, tuning my lute.
Oh, the singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were thinking about heading out today, but we wanted to get some supplies at the very least first.
Oh, yeah. What did you need?
We were thinking about we need like another tent. Do you know if like a 2-person tent or maybe 2 single tents, whatever is best, you think?
Oh, I don't have anything to spare myself, but you could ask around some of the other people. They might have something they'd be willing to trade for.
Okay. Do you think I don't know if you've ever been out there in this weather, but do you think it's safe for us to? You think we would be okay?
Well, it
If we were to
depends
go
on
out
how
there?
hardy you are, I suppose.
I think we're pretty hardy.
I mean, I don't think it's any more dangerous now than
Okay.
normal. It just you gotta watch out for the snowdrifts now, I guess.
Thank you. Yeah, is there like a main place we can look for supplies, or we just gotta go tent to tent? I guess asking around,
Yeah,
bartering.
just ask around. Yeah, uh, I told the singer there. There's really no store here.
Right.
But you know, most people willing to trade if they got what you need.
Okay. Well, appreciate it. Anything else? Any other tips or anything else you could offer out there?
Oh, I think I said just about everything I knew to your friend.
And
Appreciate it. Well,
I told you everything that he told me to. Just
gotcha. Well, thank you very much. You need any more help with the tent?
I think it's good for now, so long as the wind doesn't get stronger.
Well, I really gnarly out here, but you did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I hope it holds. I'm leaving here today. So,
Oh, where are you going?
oh, we're going out east. A group of us are going. We're looking for someone who's lost, or at least didn't come back when they should have.
Oh, do you mind me asking who?
Oh, let's see. He kind of scratches his head a little bit. I think he was a professor of some sort. Oh, Shalebrow, Professor Shalebrow.
Is that name
Yeah.
familiar, Epic?
Make a history check.
That's a 7.
Nope. Yeah. So he went out looking for the origin of some strange magic up in the Moodalouse area a couple of months ago, and he's supposed to come back, but he didn't. Word has it he's really rich, so you know, a group of us are going out to look for him, hoping to, you know, maybe cash in on saving him or something.
Yeah. That's it. That's savvy. Savvy thinking right there. The hustle. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want supplies, I think a bunch of people are leaving with that group today. So you should
Yeah.
ask soon.
Sure. Do you know where the bulk of them are?
I would like to start asking around if anybody has a spare tent.
Yeah, just you know, you just maybe go by the big campfire, the big bonfire. People typically, or you know, stop there just to warm up and stuff, or you can, you know, go tent to tent or whatever. You know, just like looking for people.
Well, appreciate your time.
All right,
Have a safe trip.
Thanks, you too.
Bye now.
Lonnie, make her investigation check.
Alrighty, investigation. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, 18. Guys, I'm rolling better than you.
Yeah, so you're able to find this guy. So you're looking for a tent.
Ooh, he's a cutie. Anyways, yes, we are looking for a tent that's possibly 1 or 2 people. Sorry, I went into Eris there for a second.
What are you talking about?
Shush.
Well, I am leaving today, and yeah, I have an old tent. I would be willing to trade. Do you have anything to trade?
Guys, we got stuff to trade. Rations?
I will take extra rations, yes.
I'll give him, I don't know, 3? Is 3 fair?
I will, 3, no. To make this worth my while, I would, I mean, it would be like somewhere on the order of 10 rations. Or maybe rations and something else.
Guys, what do we got? What do we got?
Have a crossbow. I have crossbow bolts.
Wait, are you giving up your crossbow?
I don't need that shit. I got guiding bolt.
Oh. Oh. Never mind.
And 3 whole spell slots.
I have an
But yeah, I'll
extra.
give up the crossbow. Does he want a crossbow or a crossbow bolts?
Crossbow and crossbow bolts. Yes, you could keep your rations. I would take this very fine weapon.
All right, is this a fair trade though? Is there anything else you can give us for this crossbow?
Do you want the tent, or do you not want
Kind
the
of,
tent?
but I have 22 bolts here.
Wait.
Tackle this. This is not the part for that.
Let's get the tent, okay? It's a 2-person tent, right?
All right, fine.
It's a 2-person tent. Let's take the tent.
Aiden's haggling in a hurricane.
I'm trying to also. I want to inspect it, but I can't fucking inspect it outside in a
said
hurricane. God damn it!
For a cross, what?
Can I tell if there's any rips at a quick glance?
Make a perception check.
Oh, fuck me, man.
You gonna unroll this tent?
No,
Oh,
I'm
no.
just looking at a quick glance. Ah, my God, I don't even know. Ah,
We're fine.
that's fine.
It's
Looks
gonna
like
pitch
a-
it in
looks like
front
a-
of him.
Pretty amazing tent to you, yeah.
It still has factory seal, dude.
Does it at least look like a 2-person tent?
Yes, it has the size.
Thank God.
Same rough amount of material as the one that you have. in your-
All right, I'll give him the crossbow, and I'll just give him all the bolts. It's fine. I was gonna be a little spiteful, but whatever. It's a hurricane.
That should have been your Paladin of Vengeance fucking moments. I
Yeah, that could have been it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the deciding factor. He just woke up, so.
He rolled up on the vengeance side of the bed.
I will
Now, if
smite every
if we
single
find
person
out-
that shortchanges me.
If we find out by the end of the day, there's some rips in these tents, he's going vengeance. He might just be switching to vengeance, guys.
So funny. That works though. That 100% works.
There we go. That's
Over
the
a
deciding
tent.
factor. It's all in your hands. It's all in your hands.
Vengeance
Dice and epic.
Paladin. What caused you to become a vengeance paladin? I got a bad tent.
This guy sold me a
Too
shitty
many
tent.
Some John Wick shit right there.
It's just gonna walk into the tent.
Hey, look, John Wick was really valid. His dog got murdered. Okay,
Yeah, no, that is, yeah, fair enough.
Okay,
I would go
alright.
John Wick over that. Anyways,
That should be a fucking oath. John Wick. Oath of John Wick.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so go ahead, add the 2-person tent to your inventory and take out
Oh,
your
that's so
bolts and
funny.
crossbow.
I think Lairdren was gonna carry the tent. Was he?
I'm not taking it when he just gave away his crossbow. For
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah, that's fair.
No, give it to me. It's fine.
Unless he hands it
I'll
to you,
carry
yeah,
everything.
I get it.
I'm still unencumbered, so dude, I got 225 pounds of carrying capacity.
He may go vengeance over a holy tent.
Yeah, we're chilling, all right. We're good.
This becomes your holy symbol.
Yeah.
The tent? Oh my lord.
Holy crap.
Holy symbol.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I need 10 minutes to prep up my fucking holy symbol.
Okay. Okay.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
We got derailed here.
Oh. We're playing a game, ladies and gentlemen.
The elvish gentleman thanks you. Thank you. I hope you find good use for it. Are you venturing out?
That's the plan.
Are you coming to search for the lost professor?
Oh, Professor Shelburne, no, Shelbrow, no. We have another little adventure. We're actually Have you heard about the Frigid Woe sickness going around?
Heard of it?
Yeah,
Going around? What do you mean going around?
Well, back at not out here so much, but back
Oh,
at Pale Bank, It seems to have been claiming a few lives.
People
Really?
So we're
were
investigating that.
exposed to some Bergeromian relics that they shouldn't have been.
Kind of relics.
Frigid woe, vials.
Oh, vials. Okay.
Like a blue powder kind of looking thing.
Hmm. This is the source of that disease?
Apparently.
If you inhale it, if you just have it in its vial form, I don't think it's
It seems to be
spreadable.
contact with the dust. The blue dust.
Respiratory.
Interesting. I mean, I have heard of the disease, but I had not heard of where it came from or anything. Huh. Well, I'll stay away from vials, that's for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
they're fine if they don't have blue dust.
How do you tell that they have blue dust?
You see with your eyes.
Your elven eyes.
Like, you have to open the vial to see.
Vials are clear.
Oh, that changes things.
Oh, this poor man.
What was your name again? Sorry.
You know what? I'm suddenly doubting the integrity of this tent.
My name is Mistool.
Miss
Miss
Tool.
Tool.
That's a cool name. It's like Mystique, but a dude.
And what else? What else did we need? Did we need, like you said, we needed water, right? Or at least water sources to refill this water skins, right?
Or just get extra water skins.
Yeah, yeah, you know.
You need water. That's a good one.
Okay. Hey, I got a purify spell, guys, too. So if we do come across any water, we can, I mean, there's it's everywhere.
The water is blowing
There's
all
nothing.
around you.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't think vials were clear, right? We're even.
You must be new to Zerenia.
Yeah. This tent better not have any fucking holes.
Yeah,
Highest quality, guaranteed.
this is a Vegas moment. This is definitely. Are you sure you want to don't want to change your mind now? I think this is your guy.
All right. We'll keep his eye out. Do we need anything else, guys?
I think that's all we needed.
To the buyer?
To the buyer.
Did we need to check in with Morga before we left, or no?
No.
Not directly, no.
She went to go fuck her girlfriend.
Well, that was last night. Well,
Uh-huh.
he's still fucking.
Was the
Look.
captain a dwarf?
There's not much to do in a blizzard, okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
the captain is a dwarf.
Riza
shit.
was, yeah.
Doesn't look like it, but she is.
That's the
That's why I
letters.
thought she meant somebody else, but then they also kissed. I was like, huh. To
Alright, so you
the
head
buyer's
to the
tent.
buyer's hut?
The buyer's hut.
So stepping into the buyer's hut, the pungent scent of incense fills this hut, the walls of which are painted with glowing arcane runes. A brass brazier burns brightly at the center of the floor, around which are set a few plush chairs, a bed, and a large stone chest. On one of those chairs sits an elf, reading a book. A small dragon with green butterfly wings is curled in the elf's lap.
Ooh. Hello, are you the buyer?
I am the buyer, yes. How can I help you?
First of all, it's nice to meet you. My name is Alani. These are my companions.
Bows.
We are here to investigate the death of Ergon Wenth. I think that was his name. And And apparently we've heard that Orvo had also passed away while we were traveling here, and we heard that Orvo may have sold you some of the Burgeromian relics that Orvo and Orgon may have sold to you. And
Yes, I purchased some relics from Orvo, most likely.
we felt it would be prudent to warn you that they may be contaminated with frigid woe.
And how do you know this?
Because that is how Orgon died.
And then everyone that came into contact with what he brought back.
Was it a specific relic?
Well, there were vials of blue dust that were the cause of the spreading of the disease.
One of the vials that Orvon brought back had a leakage, so to speak,
Yes, a crack in
that-
it.
and that caused it to be more easily spreadable.
See. Well, it is good then that I bought no such vials from Orvo.
Down in the dark, any other types of vials? Because the reason we're here is because we're trying to find a cure for other people that may have been infected. So
That sounds like a noble cause.
anything that could be that, long shot, I know, but
I am not aware of a cure for the frigid woe disease. I am familiar with its effects, though.
would you mind sharing just to add to our knowledge? Worst case.
And she breathes deeply. The disease takes a variable amount of time to affect different creatures based on the attributes of the creature. Once it takes hold, though, it leads to death, inevitably. It is simply a matter of time. The beginning stages of the disease makes one feel cold. Something that they are unable to shake, even if sitting next to a fire. After the disease progresses, that feeling of chilliness intensifies and begins to affect their movement, such that their muscles become stiff. The next part is that the body turns cool to the touch, and the appearance of faint blue veins throughout the skin, throughout the body, appear.
How long into the disease does that typically take place?
For an average person, my understanding is about 3 weeks. Maybe a little bit longer.
So we still have time. That's good to know.
After that, the veins become even more prominent, and the skin starts to turn frosty. Like little ice crystals will form on the surface of the skin. Then the chills become very, very debilitating, And if one sits still for long enough, a thin layer of ice begins to form on their skin. That is the sign of the end stages of the disease.
Quick question, Epic. Has either myself or I think it was Aiden, right?
Yep.
Have we gotten to the next stage?
You just feel cold right now.
Just cold. So arguably stage 1, so we're still in the
Question.
beginning phases of it.
Yeah, I think it was the beginning phases. When I was cuddling with Sajas during when I was cold, was his skin cold to the touch? Or was it normal? Because that'll also inform it. It wasn't cold?
Nope.
Okay. Good to know.
So you are on a mission to find the cure to this disease?
Yes. We
Have
believe.
you any... Go ahead.
We believe well, we've been told that the cure for the disease is a milky white liquid in a vial.
That is more information than I have ever heard. That is good to know.
How is it that you're able to transport objects back to Palebank Village? We were told by Ergon. Nope, not Ergon. Elro.
Elro.
That you were able to do that.
She tilts her head in the direction of the stone chest.
The chest can do that?
Yes, it can.
Oh, this is like a hidden dimension that just connects two different chests together. That way, passing through time and space to get to the other side of the other chest. Interesting.
That is correct. This chest has a network to which it is connected. I can send objects to multiple different places.
So the little dragon thingy with butterfly wings, that's on our lap.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this? And I'm pointing to the little dragon guy.
Oh, this is, well, her name is Jew.
She's beautiful.
She is my constant companion.
Can I pet her?
Make an animal handling check.
Ooh!
This is an animal.
It's real good. I reach my hand out and I'm like, can I pet you? Like, like I reach my hand out, like kind of like, can I pet you? Like you would do a cat, like who you're not sure about.
And the little fairy dragon gives you a look like a cat would give you. They are suspicious of you. And then kind of burps out a little bit of fire.
Oh, and I pull my hand back. I don't want to. Well, you're still gorgeous. Anyway.
Well, I will say that if you are headed out to look for these milky vials, if you happen to find any other ancient relics, I of course will be happy to buy them from you.
I can't help but be curious. Why do you buy things? Why do people call you the buyer? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Buy things, but there must be a purpose for buying things.
Usually, when people buy and then subsequently sell things, the purpose is the accumulation of wealth.
Yes,
That
well,
is my goal.
your goal is the wealth because it seems that you're just giving away money, not. I mean, is her house like cluttered with junk?
No, it's not.
That's what I'm thinking. Like that's why I'm saying.
Sells it forward for a. This is real talking. Sells it forward for a profit.
Hmm.
Upcharges.
Hmm.
Does what sellers do.
Okay.
Find the right person, they'll pay anything.
That's true. But she's up here in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. It's weird.
Yes.
She's got the
Teleporting
magical
chest.
chest.
Yeah, it's
multiple
weird, man. It's just
locations.
weird, okay? It's weird.
Anyways, so Jeff would say, hypothetically speaking, if one of the items that Orvan had was a magical knife that was of Burgaromian origins, approximately how much would that have been? So that we have an idea on how much she would offer, assuming that the knife was in good state.
It depends on the characteristics of the knife. It could be anywhere from 1 gold to potentially thousands of gold.
The Jeff pauses. And he is going to reluctantly take out his +1 dagger of fishing.
The fishing knife.
And he's going to, before he hands it over, say, just an appraisal. How much something like this would have been worth?
She looks it over in detail. This is a fine piece. I would probably offer 500 gold for this.
Follow-up question due to your connections. Do you happen to have a connection to the city of Saksif-Gitril?
I do.
Would it be possible, instead of paying me the money, and if I give you directions to find my brother, to give him the money? Would that be something that could be arranged?
Perhaps I have given you the wrong impression. I am
Perhaps.
a buyer and seller.
That's fine. I had assumed that was something that could have also been done. Tell you what, since I don't feel comfortable carrying around 500 pieces of gold with me, if we do make it back, I would like to make that offer.
Very well. If you are interested in making the offer now, I could give you 5 pieces of platinum instead. Excuse me, 50 pieces of platinum instead. God damn it, Murray.
He is going to give her the knife for the 550. I hate
Okay.
you. I hate Amari. For the 50 pieces of platinum.
Alrighty. You have yourself a deal.
And I'm going to put those 50 pieces of platinum in, or flavor, because I don't actually own a fucking secure location on my person, but in the best place that I can. that could be hard to fucking find.
You need Widow Gas Magic Amber.
Well, maybe eventually. What level spell is that anyway?
I
Do you
have no
know?
idea.
Thank God we didn't roll a natural one while fishing.
Well, will there be anything else?
I think that was it, but thank you for your help.
Of course.
Hopefully this weather won't be so shitty for the rest of the time we're out there.
Storms come and storms go. It is part of being in the frozen north.
Well, hopefully we'll be seeing you shortly to have that cure sent back.
Well, let's head out. I think we should start our journey.
Bye. And we'll leave.
Okay.
Let's go.
So awkward.
Bye.
Bye. Just waving.
He turns around, keeps waving, keeps walking away, turns around, keeps waving.
The wind slams the door shut.
Okay, so you guys heading out?
To the out.
Howdy.
All prepped and ready to go?
We're not missing anything, right, guys? We got the tent. Oh, we took the. What else was there? There was a pickaxe and shit. Who grabbed that?
That's what I was
It was
trying
in
to
a.
ask. And you guys said I will
Right,
decide
right.
next day, and then
I
I
will
don't think
take.
anybody
I will
decided.
take. Can I carry 50? I can't carry the 50-foot silk rope. I think. Let me see. Let's actually. I should be able to. It's only 10 pounds for the rope, hempen, so it can't be super heavy, anyways. Rope, silk, 50 feet. 5 pounds, even better. Add. My backpack is full, but I am not encumbered. So yeah, I'll just take whatever fucking grappling hook, miner's pick. All right, we got the grappling hook. That's only 4 pounds. Mining pick. Hey, miners. I don't know why it's got a comma, but whatever.
Because there's other picks, totally.
Great. Let's see what else.
Like
And
a
then I
guitar
took the
pick.
boots, and then we got the
Ice
book.
picks.
Loot pick.
We'll say I took the book unless somebody else wanted it.
Thought Toshi grabbed it.
No, I think
Or
Didn't you
I
put it
think
back?
it was. Yeah, he put it back.
Yeah.
oh,
put it in
right,
the
right.
book. I never.
It was the other book.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this item is not here, Epic. The book. Oh my god, I have to make a new one.
Yeah, you gotta make a custom item for that one.
Tragedy.
Idiot's Guide to Adventuring.
Alright, and Shajat has the other tent, right?
Yes.
Cool. Great. Yeah, I guess that was it, right? So I have all the other stuff from that list. I have the mining pick, the silk rope, and the grappling hook. All right. Phone keys, wallet, everybody.
magic
Got his
components,
testicles
magic
all at
arcane.
once.
I'll say a small prayer to the Raven Queen as they're leaving. Please don't let this weather fuck us. Thank you. And we leave.
Step out of Serenia,
To the north.
beginning the long trek. So, first question, how fast are you traveling?
Fast.
I can only go 25 feet. I don't know if that impact. Oh no, fast was 25 was the minimum.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, minimum
Yeah.
25. So
Okay,
we're
cool.
still
We're
fine
good.
when it comes to that.
Awesome.
Okay.
So we can, for the first couple of days, go fast, see
But we have-
how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see
We
how it
have
goes.
disadvantage and -5 to passive. Dude, I got a 5 passive perception. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the dangers of fast
My
traveling.
passive perception is a 13, so it's gonna be good.
Alrighty, so who wants to roll a d20 to see how this day goes?
Me!
Roll away.
I volunteer as tribute. It was a 7.
That doesn't mean anything, technically.
I mean, it doesn't mean anything to me. It means something to Epic.
Yeah, it's a table. Low or high,
Lower the
different
better.
things.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
you could roll a Yeti.
shortly after getting out of Serenia, the wind starts to die down. The sky actually, well, the sky was clear, so it stays clear. Oh boy. And
Another hurricane.
We're gonna run right into a Yeti, guys.
around mid-afternoon, the path that you're on, so to speak, leads you to a cliff in a small clearing of a small stand of trees. Standing at the edge of the trees on the south side of the cliff, so going north, you notice evidence of activity here. There's several tree stumps cleanly cut and a fallen tree or two. The snow ahead is also disturbed. A large tree trunk rests against a portion of the cliff, with the top of it reaching above the top of the cliff, so it's kind of leaning up against the top of the cliff. It looks like there's a path up a snow-covered incline that kind of bends off to the left, potentially leading to the top of the cliff.
Is that like a place we want to go? Or is it like just an optional kind of thing?
It's
Like, was it
north.
in the direction we were going? Is what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Essentially where you are right now.
And it's a log leaned up against the cliff with the incline?
Yeah.
Essentially?
It looks like there's sort of an incline that kind of cuts up through sort of a break in this cliff. And on another part of the cliff, there's this big ass log leaning up against it.
I'll investigate that.
Investigate what?
The log.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you
Why?
walk up-
Why is it like that?
Walk up to the log. It looks like a big old thick tree. It is, like you can tell, the cliff is like 20-25 feet high, and it's just a thick tree tree trunk that's leaned up against the cliff.
Does it look
Again.
like it fell from the cliff, or like was there a tree down here?
Roll investigation.
I'm great at those. Holy shit.
Yeah, you are.
So there are no branches on this log, so it looks like they've been cut off. It looks like this log was deliberately placed here, leaning up against the cliff, potentially as a way to get up the cliff.
I'm gonna try to climb it
Okay.
acrobatically. On jump up it.
How tall is this thing?
20 to 25 feet.
Don't. I'm gonna help you out, but you don't have to roll anything. I'm gonna cast Spider Climb on you, so you can just climb it without
Oh.
hassle.
It's a touch.
Let me double check. Yeah, touch.
Okay. So you're going up to join Alani next to the log.
Yep.
Okay. Link the spell, please.
I believe this is how you do it. If it's not, I'll try again
It
in a
worked.
second.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to move up that log to the top of the cliff. There's at the top of the cliff there is another tree stump right in front of you. A couple of other stumps, and a vast snowy landscape in front of you.
I wonder why people pushed that down or chopped it down.
And Sajath, you can see, and Alani, you would have seen this as well, moving up to the tree. I should have told you this. There definitely, you see a path off to the left of there that is an incline path up to the top of this cliff.
So there's just a path and I decided to climb up this log.
Yeah, I mean, it's a steep path.
It would have still been a challenge.
Like, yeah.
It's fine. I got to use my new spell.
Alright,
Works
well, I'm gonna check out the, like, I don't know, stump. See if there's anything, like, interesting about it. And then, if not, I'll be like, alright, let's keep moving on.
Sure, roll an investigation check. Also, Sajath and Alani, roll me perception checks.
Okay, that's that one. And, it's clear out? So it would be at disadvantage? I forget what weather it was.
It is clear, yeah.
Yeah, it's just clear, but with 90-hour.
You don't have to roll
winds.
this at disadvantage, just straight roll.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Nice. So both of you feel faint trembling in the ground.
I will warn everyone.
Okay.
I will say
Aiden,
I
Ladrin,
feel
what are you guys
trembling
doing?
in the ground.
I'll be close by to them, but not exactly where they were. Probably like 15. Yeah, we'll say 15 feet away from them.
Okay.
Not too far.
They're at the top of the cliff.
I'm at the top of the
Alani
cliff.
is.
So only Alani's at the top. Sajath is
At the
still at
base.
the bottom with us. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Would
I
it be a
can't.
nature real quick, Epic, would it be a nature check to see if this is an ice quake or if it's unnatural feeling?
Roll me a nature check. Ladrin, what are you doing? Or where are you relative to everybody else?
I assume I would be nearby Aiden and Sajath,
Okay.
but just, I guess, standing back 5-10 feet.
Feels like rumbling in the ground.
Rumbling in the ground,
Sajath.
baby.
Am I able to spot anything up here with me? Like, also, was there anything in this stump?
There was nothing interesting about the stump
Okay.
itself.
Yeah, you're pretty stumped about it.
Good one. And I don't see anything, like, coming towards us or, like, any movement in the ground, like, on this cliff I'm on.
No.
Okay, so is this a cliff, or is it, like, what's the terrain up here? Is it just, like, a little, like, precipice thingy?
So you're standing at the top of the cliff looking down 20 to 25 feet. It's Jath. Down below. It's nearly a sheer cliff.
Okay, no, I mean, is this like a, God, what are they called?
She's wondering if it's like, does it plateau out
Yeah.
from where she
Yes.
climbed up?
Yes, where you are is relatively level. Going
Is it
further
north? Okay, so it's like, this is the continuation of the terrain. It's not like a secluded, like, thing.
Right.
Okay,
Correct.
okay. Okay, we're nowhere near the thin ice place. So, it looks like we have to continue this way? But the rumbling is worrying.
Ish.
Should we just start climbing up at the very least?
That's what I was gonna ask. Do we
You
want to start
might
climbing
want to
up?
take
or
that path. It's probably less dangerous than climbing this. I don't know why that is here, though.
I'm open to either or. I mean, we do have some climbing stuff, and in the worst case, I have these boots to help everybody up. But yeah, whatever. I mean, should we just try to get away from this area as soon as possible with this rumbling?
Yeah, what does the slope look like to us? Does it look like a giant snowdrift, or does it look more difficult than climbing up this fucking tree?
I would say it looks maybe a little less difficult than trying to climb up the tree.
So then,
But
yeah, we should
it's
probably
pretty close.
listen to Alani. Maybe get that grapple hook out,
Taking out the grappling hook.
I could always tie it off up here.
or just the rope. That's up to you guys.
I will. I'm gonna throw the grappling hook at Alani.
That's certainly not going to end bad.
Not even
I'll-
gonna.
I'll not
Stepping up
throw
to
it
the
at her,
cliff?
but I will throw it up there, to find a good
Okay.
place.
So you're stepping up to the
latch on.
cliff.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the plan, right? We're climbing up this cliff.
Yeah,
and
I
continue
assume
on.
we're trying to take the path, right? Like the slope, and not the sheer cliff.
I was hoping that you guys would take the path.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
All right, we will do that.
Okay.
I will throw the grappling hook up nearby Alani.
Can I find
With
somewhere
the-
to secure it?
Hopefully it just secures, but yeah, we'll see. What is the silk rope has 2 hit points and can be burst with a DC 17 strength check. Jesus. Does that mean even if let's say we use the silk rope, and as we're using it, it'll break with the DC 17, or to purposely break it?
Oh, purposefully.
Okay.
I think
Oh, it's
if
the same as
something
the
attacks
hempen.
it.
Okay.
So,
It's just lighter.
So what are y'all trying to do now?
Using the
Just-
rope to climb up to the path where Alani is.
So on the incline, not scaling the cliff.
Yes.
Yeah, do we need
on
a
the
grapple
incline.
hook?
We don't have to go up the cliff. We can take the incline. It's
Oh yeah. We'll take the incline then. Oh, sorry, my bad.
we can still use the grappling hook to have a steady footing.
Yeah.
Great. We'll do that. Sorry.
Yeah, that was my intention right there.
Okay, so
Use your words, people, because I'm
from the-
confused.
I
So yes,
tried.
we're gonna do that. We're gonna use the grappling hook to navigate up the incline.
Okay, so the incline, it's about like 60 feet or so to the top.
Can we get up like 10 or 15 feet? Is that doable? Or no?
If you want to try to move in that direction,
I'll try
you
it.
certainly can. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay. You move up there.
Yeah, I'll try to move up like 10, 15 feet. So if I throw the grappling hook, it is the rest of the rope will, make up for that distance.
Okay,
Does that make
Alani,
sense?
have you moved over to the top of this path?
Have I? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Both you and Aiden make perception checks.
This is gonna go great.
Who's the other? Both of you? Me?
Me and Aiden,
and
I think.
Alani.
Oh, okay.
Mine went really bad.
Aiden, you feel rumbling in the ground directly underneath your feet.
Okay, maybe this is not a great idea. I'm feeling some rumbling here.
Why? What's going on?
There's some rumbling right here on this incline.
Oh.
I'll drop back down.
Yeah, there might be a reason for the tree then.
All right, maybe we should take the I think we need to be quick about it now. So let's
All right. If you say so.
let's try the tree.
Go back to the tree.
Aiden. A giant bug-like creature bursts forth from the ground right next to you.
Please tell me this is a
Oh, yeah.
Remoraz.
Face.
Is this a Remoraz?
Oh shit.
It definitely is, yeah.
Ah, sweet. We found the thing that killed our buddy.
I'll drop the grappling hook I was holding and I'll go for an attack.
Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and pause here and pick it up next time.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Look, I'm gonna roll mine too now.
So wait, Alani's up here somewhere?
I'm right here.
And this is the incline and this is the tree.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's why there's a tree stump there.
I'm sorry for rolling low on nature. I think I would have been able to pinpoint it faster if I could.
That's why there's a tree.
Oh yeah,
This
I
is the
rolled good on
fucking-
initiative
This
too.
is like that stupid cave with the
With the
wooden
plank.
beam. Yeah, the same thing. He did it again to us, guys.
He did.
Well,
He's like,
to be
here's an
fair-
alternative. Yeah. There's an incline over there. You want to go take the incline?
Look, we did take the wood, but we wanted the incline. We know it's too late.
I'm asking for a combat map next time, immediately. I need a visual component.
You don't get that.
God. Damn.
Things the DM learns over time. Combat maps for combat only.
It's so hard to understand it from just description.
That had to have been a really fucking big ass tree because those down there are the roots of that same tree, right?
No, that's the
assumption of
branches.
this
That's the
is?
top of this tree.
Oh, that's the top. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Because I see this stump up here.
Okay, I don't. So
Yeah, I see things you guys don't.
they just look like roots.
Wait, we're rolling initiative now?
No, that was me thinking he was gonna say roll for initiative and not.
Yeah, I just did it because he already did.
We'll stop for the month.
A lemming.
Clear skies.
He said it with the same inflection as he says roll initiative, and I thought he was gonna say roll initiative.
7 light. Okay.
Whee! Next month on the frozen sick.
Seven. You're going fast. I'll make all my notes. Okay. Sweet, y'all. You're on your way. On your way.
Kissing the ground.
On the way, on the way.
It's fine. We just have to kill the singular, and definitely only the singular bug creature.
Disease-ridden bug creature. Yep.
So, that's so amazing looking. I just gotta say, whoever designed this is a fucking change.
Yeah, it makes me want to play Helldivers.
Mid-journey, I think.
Mid-journey.
It's missing a wing.
Don't worry about it. It only needs the one.
I feel like they tried to do like a depth thing, you know, by having both wings be completely vertical, but it just looks like they're merged into itself. Because I see two different like spots where in the back the wings are coming out of. Like it's clear there, but you can't tell from the design itself. Unless it has one big giant butt wing.
Maybe it folds up like butterfly wings.
Maybe. It's just. It looks like it should have been like not. I don't think segmented is the right word. Like detached from the body.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you might be on something with the butterfly thing. I think it could be like a crescent wink-esque thing, but it still looks weird.
It's an optical illusion. Yeah.
That's how they trick their own prey, right? Ah, that motherfucker can't fly. Oh god, it's flying. It's okay, guys. I have totally the perfect spell for this creature. I don't.
It have wings.
What the fuck are those?
It's the way this thing looks in the book, and when I feed that into Midjourney, it's like, you know, it does Midjourney stuff.
Look. Let me know when this creature no longer appears so I can look up its stats, because I want to fucking see for myself eventually.
It's a mutated snowfin.
I mean, you can look it up because it's homebrewed.
Oh my... Who?
I mean, this is Epic you're talking about. He homebrews everything.
No, but like, I'm not saying like who would. I'm saying like, who would design this like this then? What the fuck?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Who would design this like this?
Like the bug creature itself.
Girl, AI did that. Nobody did.
I don't know.
You guys have learned enough about
Whoa.
from the folks in Serenia.
Whoa, guys, look, I know things.
You'd be able to connect the dots. So you can see where it gets its wings from. Where Midjourney thinks it's the wings.
Oh my... Okay, I understand now what's going on. Okay.
And
I thought this
hopefully
was...
You can also see why I homebrewed this.
Was it because you never got as close as you wanted to, so you just said, fuck it, we ball?
No, because this thing would chew through you guys.
And now... Okay, never mind. I just saw its actual stat block. No.
Yeah, the actual.
No. We have a challenge rating of not enough.
Yeah. We would be dead already.
This would have been the GM saying like, look, you said that a fucking
Oh yeah, we'd be dead.
So I do want to say that the Frozen Sick module has that thing as a random encounter.
Wait, seriously?
And you guys are only supposed to be level 2 right now.
What the fuck?
This is a we have to
run.
Yeah, this is how we have to run, and this thing will keep up with us.
Yeah, because it can burrow.
No. It's because a party, given the circumstances of the module, a party
Oh.
would be infected by woe. And our top
Well,
speed for some
possibly.
of us... No, but possibly yes. But most likely, yes.
Yeah. Oh
'Cause
my
nobody knows
god.
what's going
Yeah,
on.
so if everyone was at 25 feet, yeah, this thing would...
This would outrun us.
Yeah, it would outrun us.
And has tremor sense. Yeah, that was a hint, and I rolled... God, oh boy, when it would have mattered the most.
Well, here's the
Love
thing.
dice.
In that scenario, I'm faster than that. I'd be tripping you motherfuckers, and I'm out.
I'm glad
Actually,
that
I
you
wouldn't even have to trip you because you
We're
can
just
only move
slower.
at 25
We're just
feet.
slower.
It's actually this.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it bigger and you made it squish
Hell
Aiden.
no.
Goodbye, Aiden.
It's raw. It's huge.
I will say, so it's marked on this map. I'm not sure if concentration stays marked in this map, Epic, but I'm technically concentrating on Spider Clam still on
Oh,
Alani.
okay. Yeah,
Because that's, how long is it? An hour? Yeah, I would technically be concentrating, so just have to remind myself of that. Because she might use it still, because she has the high ground, benefits her. That's crazy. That's like Ashley rolling the fucking dragon.
I have the high ground.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to that part of campaign 2 because I really, really like the whole
I haven't gotten to that part yet.
rolling the d20 and seeing what happens, like for long travel things.
Yeah,
So
and
you
it
just
makes
gotta-
sense to the area that we're in as to what happened as well, because they had already gone through the and you know, it made sense for it to appear.
The Remoraz? Yeah, you're right.
Yep, they have Remoraz. Yep,
Because Aiden just we kind of walked up there and we're like,
definitely
"Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo."
definitely what I was talking about.
Hey, look, there's this lady and there's the buyer and there's that guy and oh my god, that's a Yeti! We haven't met that character yet. Let's hope we never do.
Ooh.
I feel like
Thank
there could
you.
have been another hint that this thing was a... Well, it was a centipede. That would have been implied. Never mind. We're just stupid.
Look, I never said I was smart.
No. God.
You were talking to me, weren't you?
No. More of us, because they clearly described it as centipede. Centipede are boring creatures. I don't know, I'm thinking too much. This is Ryu's logical brain not making sense. It's past my nighttime.
Past my nighttime.